Getting you ready for game time. Join me, Sal from Behind Your Basketball, as I announce play-by-play. Make sure to smash the like and subscribe, because now we're about to go live. Entering the pregame, we now present Sal from Behind Your Basketball. And welcome in to Game 5 of the series. The Denver Nuggets looking to make history tonight with their first ever NBA championship. Denver leads the series 3-1. The series back in Denver Ball Arena for this matchup. And this could be it tonight of the NBA season. NBA Finals could come down to a wrap-up and a close tonight. After the conclusion of this matchup, we shall see as the Heat looking to force a Game 6, which will be on Thursday, if necessary. If you guys are new to the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well if you guys are new on the channel once again. And thanks all for joining in here, being a part on the channel tonight once again. Denver searching for their first ever NBA championship. They waited 47 total years as an NBA franchise for this moment, and here they are just one game away, carried by the Joker. Just an amazing postseason, which Jokic has had, putting up incredible numbers, averaging 30.8 points per game, 13.5 rebounds per game, 8 assists per game on 55% shooting, 44% from three-point range, 7 double-doubles in the playoffs, along with 10 triple-doubles for Jokic. Just incredible what he has done throughout the entire course of the season, entire course of the playoffs. And, man, it's just been something special with a Joker here, looking for his first ring tonight. Ron in the stream, Daniel, Sister Surround, Sky, welcome back everybody being a part here on the channel tonight for this matchup. Colorado, 6 total national championships they've won with their 4 major franchises combined, but the Denver Nuggets have yet to win one for a Colorado franchise. The Denver Broncos, 3 championships, one for the Super Bowl, 1997, 1998, 2015. Colorado Avalanche won last year the Stanley Cup Finals, 1996, 2001, 2002 for the Avalanche. Colorado Rockies, they came up short one time in 2007. They won the National League but lost in the World Series. But here's the Denver Nuggets, looking to be the 3rd team from Colorado to crack through of the 4 major sports teams in Denver, and looking to make it their 7th national or 7th championship total for the state of Colorado among the 4 major sports. Just total dominance in the series by this Nuggets team. It's been just incredible what they've done. 15-4 record in the playoffs, and all 4 of those losses coming from 7 points or fewer for this Nuggets squad, and they haven't lost by double digits in over 2 months. And it's kind of crazy because the last loss that they lost by double digits was all the way back on April the 4th out of all the teams. It happened to be the Houston Rockets, which they lost to by 21 points, 124-103. Mario in the stream, welcome in. Thanks for joining in. I just got home, so unfortunately Mr. Top's not here right now with me, but we shall see. Maybe a little guest appearance later in this game if I'm able to see if he's up and going. King Marky, welcome in. Thanks for joining in, man. Quick series rundown for you guys. Denver, 3-1 in the series. They took game 1 in their home floor, 104-93. The only game that they lost was the only game that they allowed Miami to score above 100 points, and that was game number 2, 111-108. Denver bouncing back, taking game 3, 109-94, and then they won on Friday night, the last game, 108-95. So, 3 out of the 4 games, the Nuggets have won basically by a span of around 11 to 15 points in that span for Denver, just on another level in the series. The games, what's been good though, the games have been close throughout the first half. It's just the Nuggets come out on fire in the second half and they start to take control of the game in the second half. Jimmy, welcome to stream, man. Thanks for joining in. I'm going to take Denver by 10 tonight for my prediction. 109-99 for the Nuggets tonight for this game. Vernon, welcome back in. So that game 2 victory for the Heat, what went well for Miami? They're going to have well once again today, and that includes everybody making an impact in the game, because what we've seen from the games that the Heat have lost has just been struggles by a lot of the role players in the team. Max Strus specifically, 14 points he had in the victory in game 2. He shot about 40% from 3 in that game, but in games, in the 3 losses by Max Strus, he is 1 for 21 shooting, and he only has 3 points in 64 total minutes. So that's where it starts. Max Strus needs to step up. Gabe Vincent as well. He had 42 points in the first 2 games of the series for Gabe Vincent, but he has gone just stone cold. The previous 2 games in 3 and 4, he's only had 9 points and 3 for 16 shooting in the previous 2 games for him. So those are the 2 guys right there, Max Strus, Gabe Vincent specifically, that need to step up for Miami if they want to force a game 6 on Thursday to keep on playing in this series, because compared to Denver, everybody has been able to make an impact for Denver. You got guys like Christian Brown going off in Game 3 of the series. Aaron Gordon has just been sensational. KCP is getting better. Michael Porter Jr. still hasn't found his rhythm from the perimeter, but if he's able to find his shot, just watch out, because this could be a 30-point blowout fast if Michael Porter Jr. is finding his shot tonight. AC, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining in. We got Vegas. Welcome on back, man. Charlisa, Uncle Pizzle. Glad to have you back on the stream once again. Sky looking for Miami to cover this one. Best of luck there for that one. Yeah, I actually predicted the Nuggets in 6 for my prediction. I'm hoping there's another game on Thursday so we can have another stream here at the channel. But Denver just so great on their home floor this season. 34-7 in the regular season, and now in the playoffs, they have a 9-1 record on their home floor for Denver. So this is kind of hard to imagine the Nuggets losing this game, but we shall see tonight. Anything obviously possible, but the Heat's going to have to make multiple threes like they did in that game 2. Miami made 17 threes, the most in the series in that game 2, and they'll have to have strong games from everybody. Gabriel, welcome back to the stream, man. And plus, Tyler Herro, he's available to play tonight. So update on Tyler Herro. He is available to play. So we'll see if he gets any minutes tonight. He's yet to play since game 1 of the first round against Milwaukee for Tyler Herro. So it takes quite a while to get back into full basketball rhythm for Tyler Herro, especially when you're playing up in Denver. There's no way to prepare for that with the high altitude of Denver. Plus, he's been out for about 2 months now, hasn't played. It's tough to be able to log minutes and expect him to make an impact in a elimination game tonight in this matchup. And actually, all the ESPN analysts, they just voted on who's gonna win this game. Stephen A, Wilbon, Jalen, all going with Denver tonight in this game. The majority going for the Nuggets. I think they held like a 92% ESPN BMI index for this game or something like that to win, and the Heat only had like an 8% chance on the ESPN victory index. So we'll see. I hope it's competitive in this matchup tonight. And usually the first halves are. The first half's been great. It's been competitive. Just in the second half, that's where the Nuggets start to go off in this series. Yeah, Tyler Herro going to suit up tonight, so he's available tonight to play. Boulder Vaughn, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining in. David, welcome back in. Jill, thanks for joining in once again. Yeah, this Denver team's just been an absolute machine. 1-2-3 scoring punch in the finals, whereas the Heat's only got basically 1 and 2. Bam Adebayo and Jimmy Butler both have been strong, but you got to have other players step up. Gabe Vincent was great in games 1 and 2, not so much in 3 and 4. And right down the line, Jokic, Murray, and Gordon. Gordon's been the X factor in this entire series. Nobody can stop him. He's averaging 16.5 points per game, over 66% shooting, 28 for 42 from the floor. He's the major X factor of this series. He's got 11 points in all 4 games. Just no answer to match up with Gordon out on the floor. Just so explosive. And we see a lot by this Denver squad. They're just torching Miami points in the paint in this series. And everybody's moving, especially when the Joker has the ball. There's so many options that he can go to because everybody's moving on the floor, cutting to the hoop. And when you have a player with just incredible vision like Joker as a big man, just he's got multiple options he can do. Just so high IQ with the ball. He can either shoot it, which he can torch you because of how high percentage he is on effective field goal percentage for the Joker, or he's got eyes behind his head, and he can pass out to a cutter who's going to dunk it home at the hoop as he gets double teamed inside the key. So that was the specialty in the last game and so on throughout the course of the series. Michael Porter Jr., multiple slam dunks in Game 4 on Friday night, same as Aaron Gordon. Gordon with a couple alley-oop jams. And yeah, these guys just so explosive, where Jokic is racking up the assists, Murray is racking up the assists. Jamal Murray's got 10 plus assists in all 4 games of this series. He's averaging a double-double, 23.3 points per game, 10.5 assists per game in the series for Murray. And then Jokic's numbers are just, man, gonna climb Mount Jokic on the top of the Mount Rushmore at this point, because this dude is unstoppable. Averaging almost, this is what he's averaging: points, rebounds, assists. That's basically 31, 13, and 8. What he's averaging on 55% shooting, 44% from 3 in the series. Jojo, Kenny, welcome to the stream. Blue Pill, welcome back in. Best of luck to that there. 5K in the Heat in 7. Yeah, it's going to be really tough for Miami. Everybody's basically counted out the Heat. I would not count out the Heat, but man, this is going to be a tough one tonight, especially when it's on the home floor of Denver. They just got swept on their own home floor for Miami. And yeah, this is very, very tough. Denver just so dominant in this playoffs, so dominant on their home floor, looking to close it out in 5 tonight. Yeah, I saw that today. So Providence going to play Kansas State. That's a great matchup. So that's out in the Bahamas. And the winner or loser, yep, Miami's in that pod in Georgia. Wow. So yeah, kind of Georgia's like the odd team out, I guess. But they got Mike White as a coach who's trying to like build the program or so for Georgia. Yeah, just so dominant. There's no way stopping this team inside the interior. Denver with massive advantages, points in the paint and rebounds specifically in this series. 175 to 144 to rebounds. Denver's plus 31 in rebounds in the series. Denver plus 50 points in the paint, 202 to 152. And then this is the difference here. Shooting percentage. That's the big question in the series, is that how is Miami going to be able to stay in the game shot for Denver, and Denver just lights out throughout the entire course of the season. Number one shooting team in field goal shooting percentage all throughout the playoffs. Field goal shooting percentage around 50%, and in this series they're averaging shooting the ball 50.7% from the floor. Miami shooting just 42% from the floor for the Heat, and the Heat's made 13 fewer shots this entire series than the Nuggets. Plus, the Heat have attempted 31 more shots than Denver. It's just crazy. So, throughout this series, the Heat are minus 44 made shots compared to Denver in this series. Denver's attempted 313 shots. They made 159. Miami has attempted 344 shots, and they've made just 146. So, that's the big thing, is that Miami's been able to play like 35 minutes consistently with Denver, but once we get later into the game, the full 48 in this series, and that's been really difficult for Miami to hang in the full 48 and trying to match Denver shot for shot. We're going to tip off, I believe, in about 8 minutes from now, so we'll tip off 8 minutes from now in this game. And thanks all for joining in tonight. Make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Wow, start off with a poll right now. Miami's actually leading the early poll, as we are now currently past 15 minutes into the stream right now in the pregame. And wow, Miami's actually ahead in the poll currently, 55 to 45. So make sure to vote in that poll if you guys haven't been able to do so far. And if you got any hope in this game for the Heat, you gotta pray that you are on point from 3-point range and you're making 18, 20, 25, 30 threes. You're looking for Miami to make as many threes as possible to outweigh the Denver 2s, because how they made 17 threes in Game 2 is how they beat them, with how Miami won Game 2 is because they made those 17 threes and everybody stepped up. Gabe Vincent had a great game. He had 21 points. Duncan Robinson went off in the fourth quarter. And then Max Strus actually started off well in that game. Made 4 threes. He scored 14 points, and he's been just a brick fest in the entire rest of these games in the series. It's just been rough to watch for Max Strus. 1 for 21 shooting in the 3 losses for him. Alex in the stream, welcome in. Yeah, thanks for joining in for the plow skill. Welcome on the channel. Roy, glad to have you back in. Yeah, looking like it's going to be the last one of the season tonight. I predicted 6, but honestly, I think it's going to be the last one tonight in this game, since Miami wasn't able to get one in their home floor. Hey, what's good, Melinda? Welcome back in. Super Tyler Herro. Yeah, Tyler Herro available for tonight's game, so he might play tonight, depending on if he gets put into the game. But he is available tonight, so he is suited up for Tyler Herro. Hasn't played in about 2 months. And the Heat looking for some firepower. They've been held to under 100 points in the 3 losses that they've had in the series, so they're in desperate need of firepower. It's just, that is really tough to get back into game action. You miss 2 months of basketball, and then you're playing at the toughest arena out of all of them to catch your breath in Denver. This is really difficult. So if Tyler Herro does come back into the game, I'm interested to see if he's able to make like an immediate impact, and we'll tell very early on the floor by how he's feeling. I heard that he's still having soreness in his hand. I'm kind of shocked that he's actually like available tonight for this game, and because he's still dealing with soreness in his hand right now. Like, I'm shocked. Like, I thought it'd be better rather not risking it and then have him come back next season. Yep, this is it for Miami tonight, facing elimination. And Jimmy Butler, he needs one of those classic, like, 40-plus point games in order to help his team just starve off elimination and stay alive tonight in this matchup. Nova, welcome in. Bryson, glad to have you in the stream. Renario, welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining in. So this could be it, everybody, tonight. We shall see. Even if this is the last game or so, I'll be back for the Summer League covering the NBA Summer League game, so feel free to join us back in, join my channel back in around like 25 days or so, hoping to cover some of the Summer League games in July, and also plan on covering some of the special live streams too, as well, for like other sports from time to time. Probably gonna do some NFL games from time to time. I'm thinking about doing the College World Series coming up later next week or so. So also hoping to do some of the games when I'm around for that. But yeah, I'll be back covering the Summer League in early July. So even if this is the last stream or so, if this ends up being the last playoff game, feel free to keep on coming back throughout the summer. So I hope to cover special live streams, NFL in the fall. Hope to do so. Yeah, so we started off this poll, actually. It was like 58-42, Miami leading the poll. It dropped to 55-45, and now it's dead even, 50-50 right now. Oh, wow, that's awesome. So Melinda knows Tyler Herro, came from her school district in their hometown. That is awesome. Wow. Jay Ramirez, welcome back in. All right, gonna start up shortly here. Denver comes in 8-point favorites. Over-under tonight at 209.5. And Denver isn't celebrating until they've won the actual thing. Denver up 3-1, but still in need to close it out. No better way to close it out on their home floor in front of their home fans for their first ever NBA championship. Here's the starters tonight. Max Strus, Gabe Vincent, Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, and Kevin Love. That's the starting five for Miami. And we'll know early on if Max Strus is on his game making shots, then this game could be interesting. But if Max Strus is off the mark, bricking shots left and right, this could very well be a tough one tonight for Miami, and that could be it for the series. Starting five tonight for Denver looks like this: Jamal Murray, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon, and Nikola Jokic. Here we go. Nuggets, white jerseys tonight, dark blue numbers, red letters, yellow outline. The Heat with the red jerseys, white numbers, white letters, black outline, as we are underway, and Denver controls the opening tip. Right to left on the floor for the Nuggets as they have it first. Gordon, 27 points. He was the top scorer in the last game. Murray receives the handoff from Jokic. Bounce pass stole away. Adebayo comes up with a steal. Takes it a distance. Two-handed jam. Bam. On the board first for the Heat as he ducks it down. Coast to coast. Steal and dunk. They'll try it again for Denver. First possession resulted in a turnover. At the left wing, Murray sends it on top to Porter Jr. Porter Jr. dribbles up to the elbow. That's a travel. Back-to-back turnovers by Denver. Rough start for them, and the Heat with an opportunity, seeing if they could capitalize. Mike with a dono. You the legend, man. Really appreciate it for the dono. Let's get that dono hype out on the street from Mike. 35 seconds into the game. Heat with possession number 2. Butler lobs it over to Bam, top of the key. Moves it out to his right to Love. Love sends it over to Strus, top of the key. Moves it out to the left wing perimeter, into the hands to Vincent. Vincent dribbles up now to the elbow. Vincent floated the shot inside. Bank. And no good. A little bit too strong off the glass. A rebound collected by Jokic. Murray crosses midcourt. Murray at the right wing. Murray dribbles up, low block. Bounce pass off the roll down. Gordon going up, no good as he missed it wide off the mark. Great defense there by Love and Strus, and the Heat have it back. Butler has the ball at the right corner. Butler backs his way on Caldwell Pope, brings a double team, sends it out on top over to Love. Bounce pass over to Butler. Butler inside the key. Butler pivot move. Butler gonna block KCP. Tried to stay in bounds. He couldn't. And he was on the baseline out of bounds, so it'll stay Heat ball. 2.3 in the shot clock. 10:37 left to go in the game clock in the first. So the Heat looking for the inbound here with 2.8 seconds on the shot clock. They are underneath the hoop. Gabe Vincent will be the inbound passer. Got to get something off quickly here. Vincent moves it out right wing. Open three. Strus. Oh, he got it. Oh, this could be a game tonight. Max Strus. Bang, bang from the perimeter. Drills the three. 5-zip Heat. Max Strus just 1 for 21 in the 3 losses entering tonight's game, shooting the basketball. He had 14 points, made 4 threes in the lone victory in Game 2 of the series. Jokic backs his way. Jokic lost it. That's the 3rd turnover tonight for Denver. Miami with urgency up the floor. Dribble, drive, penetration, right to the rim. Strus no good. Tipped up. Tipped to the near side where Caldwell Pope came up with the basketball. Caldwell Pope has it now. Takes the jumper. 15-footer. Swoosh. KCP quick to answer. Good for 2. 10 minutes left to go in the first. Heat with a possession. Top of the key, Love. Moves it out to the left wing over to Strus. Strus sends it out to his right to Love. Takes the 3. Off the front rim, no good. A rebound collected by Porter Jr. Kim and you, welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining in. Jokic moves it over to Gordon. Gordon drives on. Strus powers his way right to the bucket. They're going to call it an offensive foul. Aaron Gordon lowers the shoulder. Max Strus takes the charge. The ball will go right back to the Heat. Great start for Miami. Incredible fight in Max Strus right from the get-go in this game. And if he's on point, then watch out. He has yet to be on point in this series besides Game 2, which resulted in a lone victory. Kick to the corner. That's a turnover. Kyle Lowry sitting on the bench. Bam Adebayo passed it to the wrong player in red. So that went directly over to Lowry sitting on the bench. Turnover by the Heat. Nuggets with it. Slow start for Denver. 9:20 remaining in the first. Jokic. Top of the key. Jokic dribbles up inside. Jokic drives down the lane on Strus. Strus bumps in and Strus gets called in the reach-in foul. Bradley, welcome back in, man. Thanks for joining in. Ice, baby. Glad to have you back in the stream again. We got Trevor in the channel. Welcome in, everybody, tonight. David, Jerry, Raphael, glad to have you back in. Inbound for Denver. Gordon feeds it over to Michael Porter Jr. Off the catch, no good. Off the back rim, rebound collected by Butler. Butler with 9 minutes left to go in the first. Dribbles past midcourt. Butler now takes it to the elbow. Butler on Jokic. Circles around. Floats the pass left quarter. Gabe Vincent stays in bounds. Great job there to stay in bounds by Vincent. He drives into key on Murray. Up fake on Murray. Vincent, tough shot. No good off the glass. Rebound collected by Porter Jr. of Denver. Nuggets looking for a response. Quarter 3 quickly. No good. Skipped around the rim and out. Missed by Caldwell Pope. Rebound collected by Bam. Slow start with these two offenses so far. Adebayo top of the key. Moves it out to his right to Strus. Strus already with a 3 so far. Strus moves it out right quarter. 3 in the air. Gabe Vincent. Off the back rim, no good. Rebound collected by Murray. Nuggets just looking for something here offensively. Murray off the Jokic screen. Dribbles out free throw circle. Dish out to the left wing. Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope drives. Leans in. Got the bank. It's good. KCP up and in off the backboard. Leaner as it's able to get the bank. It's a 1-point game. 8 minutes left to go in the first. Butler drives inside with a right hand. No good off the glass. A little bit too strong right there. Rebound collected by Gordon. Steven on the stream. Edith, welcome in. Things going pretty well. Gordon backs his way. Low block on Vincent. Gordon inside goes for the turnaround. Rattles in. Wow, that's a tough shot right there by Gordon. Off the pivot move towards his left, and the Nuggets take the first lead of the night. 7:40 left to go in the first. Skip pass right wing over to Love. Love dribbles towards his left around the perimeter. Moves it out to his right to Butler. Butler kick out right quarter over to Vincent. Vincent dribbles up to the mid block. Shovels over to Butler now with the YouTube TV logo. Outside Vincent. Touch pass. Left quarter 3 to Love. Missed off the mark and Murray collects the defensive rebound. 7:20 remaining. Denver on a 6-zip run. Step back 3 straight away. Murray no good off the mark and the rebound collected by Strus. Both of these teams cannot settle in right now and make a shot. The Heat have made their previous 6 shots from the floor. Butler at the free throw circle, drives on Jokic, missed another layup, offensive rebound, bam, turn around, skidded off the rim, another offensive rebound over to Butler. Butler going up, Butler gets fouled. And Aaron Gordon, that's number 2 for him for personal fouls in the first 5 minutes. So Gordon's been a major X factor in this series. Gordon called an offensive foul earlier on. And then Gordon, defending Butler, picks up the blocking foul. So Gordon now with 2 quick personal fouls in the first 5 minutes. We're going to take the first timeout of the night. Jimmy Butler, 2 free throws coming up after the timeout, the free throw line, as the Nuggets take the timeout. It's 6-5 Denver. Alright, first time out in the night. If you're new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, and thanks all for joining in, being a part here on the channel once again tonight here. Books with Benjamin, welcome back to the stream, man. Sherry, welcome on the channel. Thanks for joining in. Looking for Denver to win their first ever championship tonight. Solid run by the Nuggets. Just slow start for them, trailing 5-0, but Miami's yet to get anything so far. A lot of missed shots from point-blank range in this game for the Heat. Jimmy Butler's got to start finishing at the rim. That's been tough today for Butler so far in this game. Butler 0 for 3. All his shots misses, like on missed layup attempts by Butler. So multiple misses, both between Butler and then the last shot by Bam. Kevin Love yet to connect from 3 either. 0 for 2 from 3. So they've had the looks. They just haven't been able to send them down as of late. And also Gabe Vincent's had the looks from 3, and he's yet to, he couldn't make that 3 from the corner. He was open. So Gabe Vincent 0 for 3 today so far. Gray, welcome in. Thanks for joining in. Hopefully the sun will come out soon for you there. Sorry to hear it's raining. Hey, Kelly, welcome back in. Thanks for joining back in, man. Yeah, I don't think anybody could have imagined the team that lost in the first play-in game, that dropped from a 7 to an 8, would be the team in the finals right here. But looks like in the series that the steam had just been falling off for the Heat. And we'll see what happens tonight, if they can ignite the flame once again, or if the flame's already been put out for Miami. Hey, what's good? Let's get some girlfriend hype out in the stream. My girlfriend Cherise back on the channel here. Glad to have you back in. Kamersazi, welcome back in. First time out on the floor. We have 6:57 left to go in the first, if you guys are just joining in. Hopefully we can get some shots to be made coming up here in this game. Both of these teams starting off cold from the floor. It's been more so Denver just hasn't been able to take care of the basketball, which is kind of odd because the last game they turned it over just 6 times so far today. The Nuggets have turned it over 4 times in the first 5 minutes so far. So they are 3 of 7 shooting, whereas the Heat just 2 for 12 right now. That 3 made by Max Strus is really saving the Heat so far. Look like, based on how they started off, it was 5-0, and it looked like they were going to run away with it, considering Max Strus had made a 3. Like, that's what they really needed. They needed Max Strus to make a shot. Now they need Gabe Vincent to make a shot, and Jimmy Butler here at the free throw line as we come back from the timeout, and Butler just missed the first free throw. Linky, losing the stream, welcome in. Thanks for all joining in tonight. Second shot, and Butler missed them both. So Jimmy Butler 0 for 2 at the free throw line. This dreaded shooting performance by Miami continues. Pass midcourt, Murray bursts the speed, takes it a distance, throws it down, right-handed Jay with a hammer by Jamal Murray. Off the screen, Gabe Vincent fell down hard at midcourt, no call by the referees. Butler at the right wing. Butler dribbles up inside. Bounce pass over to Bam. Bam inside to Keon Jokic. Bouncing bodies. Bam missed off the back rim. No good. Defensive rebound hauled in by Jokic. It's been poor offense so far by Miami. They missed multiple shots inside the key. A couple of those shots missed the rim. Floater's good. Michael Porter Jr. puts it through. Good for 2. 10-zip run by the Nuggets ever since starting off trailing 5-0. It's now 10-0 in the run for Denver. The Heat have missed 10 straight shots in a row. That 3 comes up short by Vincent. Vincent 0 for 4 to start off. Porter passes Cutter, throws it down, right-handed jam. Jeff Green off the turnaround dunk, and a timeout taken to the floor by Miami. Michael Porter Jr. with an assist. Watch out for those cutters. Jeff Green running the floor. Baseline cuts behind the defense. And he throws it down with some big-time right-handed pump flush. 12-0 run for Denver. On a span that Miami's gone stone cold, colder than the Arctic right now. And has missed the last 10 shots from the floor. Everybody getting involved for Denver. Denver with 5 different scores. And the only player that's played in the game, ironically, has yet to score is the Joker. 4 points by KCP, 2 each by Gordon, Porter Jr., Murray, and Green. Multiple slam dunks as of late. Jokic hasn't even scored. Jokic hasn't even attempted a shot. And they're on a 12-0 run. Anyhow, anyway. This crowd's already into it. This crowd. That could be the early exclamation point for this game. Jeff Green on a reverse dunk. We have 5:57 left to go in the first. This game, by the looks of it, could have just been complete midway through the first quarter based on that dunk with all the energy in the building. Cotton Cord in the stream, welcome in. Yeah, Miami's going to find a way to respond back from this, and this Heat team just cannot hit a shot. They're missing shots left and right underneath the rim. Jimmy Butler's missing free throws. This is looking tougher and tougher. And if you ask me in the first 2 minutes, I'm like, wow, the Heat got a pretty good chance when Max Strus made that 3. But after Max Strus made that 3, they've done nothing. Multiple missed shots of the rim. Bam Adebayo missing turnaround hooks in the key. Nothing. Butler, nothing. He's missed 5 shots by Butler. 3 field goals and 2 missed free throws. I mean, that's the guy that's been carrying you all throughout the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler cannot get you a bucket at Mile High tonight in the first quarter. Lindell, thanks for joining back in. Really appreciate everybody for coming in, being a part of the channel tonight. Yep, it's embarrassing, Vegas. Celtics could have been here, Bucks could have been here. More so embarrassing for Boston, man. All for nothing in that Game 7 that Boston forced and put up a big fat egg in that Game 7. Yeah, sorry to hear that, Oliman. What a run to make it here this far for the Heat as the 8th seed. It just seems like these Cinderella runs, like I've seen this over and over again. The Cinderella runs when you're by far the lower seed. It usually ends in the finals, usually an L. So we come back from the timeout. Jimmy Butler's going to get something. 5:40 left to go in the first. Butler pass over to Strus. Strus gets the layup and the one coming up at the free throw line. Max Strus is the best player on the floor right now for the Heat. 5 of the 7 coming from Strus. One shot here by Strus, it's good. So somebody can get a bucket. The player that could not get a bucket in the all the other games in the series besides Game 2 has got 6 points so far tonight. Jeff Green, top of the free throw circle, moves out to his right to Jokic. Wide open three, takes it, and he makes it. Oh, it's so easy, just like that. Nikola Jokic, right from the top, drills it. Roy with a dono. Let's get that dono hype for Roy. Really appreciate it, man. You guys, the legends in the stream. 5:15 left to go in the first. Here's a three at the left wing. Missed off the front rim. No good by Kyle Lowry. Rebound collected by Jokic. Jokic dribbles past midcourt. Into the hands to Murray now. Jokic sets the pick. Murray dribbles up right quarter. Murray back over to Jokic. Powers his way inside on Lowry. Swings it out left wing. Porter Jr. accelerates. Float to the shot. And it will be called a blocking foul. 2 free throws coming up at the line by Michael Porter Jr. as he gets Kyle Lowry on the blocking foul. And MPJ going to shoot 2. So out of all the players to pick, Max Strus is the lone player right now, keeping the Heat in this game. Chance to pull within 9 if both of the free throws are made, but no good. Missed the first one by Porter Jr. Yeah, Heat right now are tossing up bricks left and right. Second shot's good by Porter Jr. Nuggets doubling the Heat, and by the way, the Nuggets are outscoring the Heat 16-3 on a run right now in this game. Miami led early on 5-0. Floater over the top, two-handed jam. Max Strus with an assist. Bam Adebayo soared up over the rooftop with the alley-oop jam. That's what you gotta get going on. Max Strus with an assist, and Bam Adebayo tearing down the roof shack right there with the alley-oop jam. Jokic, edge of the midcourt logo. His pass goes backdoor. Bruce Brown collects it outside. KCP launches the three. Off the front rim, no good. Offensive rebound. Turnaround. Porter Jr. He got it, but they're not going to count it. Wow, that was some great athleticism right there by Michael Porter Jr. They will not count the and one bucket. The foul occurred on the rebound. Max Strus on the rebound before the turnaround shot. That was incredible, but they're going to race away the bucket. Inbound, MPJ up fake. Porter Jr. deep two. It's up, no good off the back rim. Rebound collected by Strus. 4:15 left to go off the Lowry. Bounce pass cutter, Caleb Martin. Backdoor, he scores with a layup. Here we go, making it interesting. Finally for the Heat, getting something going. Caleb Martin, first 2 of the game. 4 minutes left to go in the first. Bruce Brown running the point now. Top of the key, Brown sends it over to Jokic now at the top. Guarded by Bam. Hand off Brown. Brown dribbles up inside the key. Brown float to the shot. Missed off the glass. In and out of the hands of Jokic. Defensive rebound by Miami. Outlet pass. Max Strus. Oh, he got rejected from behind, but it bounced into the net. And it was scored on the dunk attempt either way for 2. Great closeout defense right there from behind by KCP, but just a little bit too late in the nick of time. And away from the basketball, the Heat will pick up a foul. 3:38 left to go in the first. Bam Adebayo called in the personal. Incredible hustle right there. Caldwell Pope blocked the dunk attempt from behind, but it bounced off the back rim and it went into the net for Max Strus. So out of all the players, Max Strus is the top scorer in the game right now, believe it or not. He's got 8 points currently. Denver balancing out their points. Jokic, oh, with assist right there. Jeff Green scores in the layup. 3:20 left to go in the first. Jokic with a no-look dime as he swung it over to the cutting Green. Adebayo jumper, swoosh, as he hits the J 14-footer. 3 minutes left to go in the first. Adebayo's got 6 now. Bruce Brown at the right wing perimeter. Brown dribbles towards his left, swings it over to Christian Brown. Christian Brown, 10 in the shot clock. Christian Brown drives on Lowry, got it lost. Stole away by Adebayo. Huge collision right before midcourt as Jokic picks up the personal. Caleb Martin dribbling up the floor, collided right into Jokic. And both of them went down hard, both able to get back up on their feet. Jeffrey, welcome to the stream, man. Thanks for joining in once again. Patrick, glad to have you back in. Rosalio, welcome back in. Yeah, hopefully. Bounce pass to Bam. Bam has it now at the mid block. Bam working on Jeff Green off the pivot. Bam right to the rim. Soars. He got it. And a one at the free throw line. We're even 18-18. Great response back from Miami right now as they are in the bonus. Bam Adebayo starting to get aggressive. Making an impact right now on the floor. One shot coming up at the line for Bam. And the free throw is up. The free throw is good. Look at that. The Heat take the lead right back. 19-18. A roller coaster of a game so far. 11-2 run by the Heat in the last 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Bruce Brown attacks the paint. Swings it out left wing to Jeff Green. Out to the corner. Goes back to Brown. Takes the three. Off the back no good. Adebayo collects the defensive rebound. 2:25 left to go in the first. Bam. Sends it over to Lowry. Kyle Lowry, edge of the midcourt logo, working on Christian Brown. Bounce pass over to Bam. Bam at the right elbow. He's guarded by Green. Bam, jab step, dribbles inside to keep. Bam, up fake. Bam, leans into contact, puts it up, puts it through. It's good for two. +1. Coming up on the free throw line by Bam Adebayo. Got Jeff Green right on the up fake through the contact and the foul. Bam Adebayo starting to impose his will. Right now in this game, he'll have one free throw coming up. Back from the timeout first, though. Miami looking to force a Game 6 in the series on Thursday. Big ups to the Heat for not falling down in this game. Keeping themselves at bay. When it looked like there was zero momentum down their side, they were trailing 16-8, and now they lead 21-18. Savage, welcome back. Blue in the stream, VFX. Raymond, welcome back, everybody. Thanks for joining in. Wow, we got 400 plus right now on the channel. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell as well if you guys are new. First timers tonight. Great sense of urgency that the Heat are playing right now. I'm actually going to put this into a slow mode currently as we got a lot going on. A lot of great supporters out in the chat here. So let's get that slow mode hype on the stream. I just put it to an 8-second slow mode. Jokic with 2 personal fouls in the early going for him, so he's had a tough game so far for the Joker. Him and Aaron Gordon, both with 2 personal fouls. So the X Factor and the dude that's unstoppable in this series. So Denver had a lot of foul trouble early on, and that's a bad sign. So Miami has the lead right now, and Adebayo connects in the free throw, 22-18. Jeffrey, welcome back in, man. Hope all is going well. Bam scored the last 8 straight points for the Heat. 2:05 left to go in the first. Nuggets with a possession. Bruce Brown, edge of the midcourt logo. He is on the floor with Michael Porter Jr., Christian Brown, Jamal Murray, and MPJ turned it over. Inside the key off his fingertips out of bounds. Yeah, Denver playing lackadaisical basketball right now. This is not Denver Nuggets basketball. DeAndre Jordan, he hasn't played in this series. He's on the floor currently. Bam. Jumper a little bit too strong. A rebound collected by Murray. 1:40 left to go in the first. Murray crosses midcourt. Murray at the left wing. Dribbles towards his right. Takes the 3 over Vincent. Murray off the rim. No good. A rebound collected by the Heat. Slow start tonight for Miami. Adebayo with it. Bam at the right wing. Hands it off to Vincent. Vincent has an opening. His floater got blocked. DeAndre Jordan comes out with a block. 3-on-2 up the floor. Right to the rim. Bruce Brown gets blocked from behind. And Duncan and Robinson gave it right back to the wrong hands. Murray takes the 3. Murray off the rim. No good. Offensive rebound. Putbacks there. Michael Porter Jr. up and in off the backboard. Scores for 2. Jamal Murray is not on point tonight with his threes. He's had a couple great looks, hasn't been able to send them down. Murray just 2 points, shooting 0 for 3 from the perimeter. Top of the key at Gabe Vincent. He dribbles towards the right elbow. Bounce pass off the roll down. Bam. Jumper. Missed it off the back rim. Great pocket pass right there by Vincent. And the rebound collected by the Nuggets. 45 seconds left to go in the first. Murray looking for something with just 2 so far. Shovels inside the key cutter. Porter Jr. puts it up. And he gets the bucket. 22-22. Michael Porter Jr. Great job cutting to the hoop right there. Straight away, Jamal Murray. He's been an absolute great impact player when it comes to assists in this series. Double-digit assists in every single one of these games. Bam. Off the second chance. Bam. With a hook shot in the key. Gets to the drop. Bam Adebayo looking for a big night. He's got it here in the first quarter. 14 by Bam. 15 seconds left to go. Shot clock turned off. Closing down at the end of 1. Murray at the midcourt logo. He's guarded by Vincent. 8 seconds left to go. Murray dribbles up top of the key. Switch guarded by Martin. Gets past Martin out the elbow. Murray blocked by Martin over to Porter Jr. Takes the jumper to buzzer. Missed off the turnaround. A little bit too strong. And we close out at the end of the first quarter. 24-22. Heat with a 2-point lead. Bam Adebayo. 14 points by Bam in the first quarter. Imposing his will out there on the floor. Jokic with just 3 points and 2 personal fouls. Great response back from the Heat here to see if they can force a Game 6 in the series. Oh, wow. I didn't hear that from yesterday there. Somebody from college. Wow. Props out to that player pitching 156 pitches. That's incredible. Andre in the street, welcome in. Thanks for joining back in from TNT. If you guys are new, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell as well. And foul trouble right now, haunting Denver. In this matchup, Aaron Gordon, Jokic, Jeff Green, all with 2 personal fouls right now in this game. Jokic has only attempted 1 total shot. It was a 3 that he made straight away, but that was it. Bam Adebayo, man, he is tearing it up right now. 14 points by Bam. 6 rebounds. He knows that his team's got their backs against the wall facing elimination tonight. 8 points by Max Strus. Props to the Heat for coming back in this game. Looked like they had nothing at one point. It was, if you're just joining in, Miami led 5-0 to start off the game. And I thought the Heat were going to take it based on the first 3 minutes because Max Strus came out. He ripped through a 3. Made the 3. It was 5-zip Heat after that 3. And then here went the Nuggets. The Nuggets went on a 12-zip run right back. To the second timeout was 12-5. And then Miami cut it within 4. They made a 3. And then Denver went on another run. And by that rate, the score is 16-8. And then Miami closes it out on a 16-6 run to close out the quarter. Turnovers been a major issue tonight for Denver. 5 total turnovers in the first quarter. So they struggled, especially in the first 5 minutes. They had 4 turnovers. Yeah, so I had predicted Nuggets in 6. I'm honestly hoping that we do have an extra game here so I can have an extra stream. I thought, though, honestly, Miami would at least take one on their home floor. Yeah, that's exactly what the Nuggets are doing right now. They're playing terrible. Jokic has only attempted 1 shot. And he's in foul trouble early on, and they're still in this game right now. So 24-22. This is only 1 quarter. By the way, the Heat led at the end of the first quarter in the last game as well. I've got my eyes on the third and the fourth quarter because the question becomes, can Miami match Denver shot for shot as we go throughout the course of this game? And there was at one point that the Heat missed 10 shots. Like, this is shocking right now that Miami is leading this game considering they missed 10 shots, but then gotta add to the fact that the Nuggets did turn it over 5 times in that first quarter as well, but I don't know. That one's a tough one. Would you rather miss 10 shots or would you rather turn it over 5 times? Like, that's a pretty good question right there or so, because as long as you're missing the shots, you keep on firing, you keep on being aggressive. So that's one thing, because Kobe had some games that he really struggled, but during crunch time in those games that he did struggle, he always found a way to come out and make the biggest shot of all of them in the clutch. Butler to the rim, he scores up and in off the backboard. We start off the second quarter. This ball rolling, Porter Jr. in the backcourt has it, almost committed a turnover. Butler pressuring Bruce Brown in the backcourt, bobbles it, lost it right at midcourt. It's a steal by Miami. Duncan Robinson over to Butler, Euro step to the rim, and gets contacted going up and got his wrist in the shooting motion, and this will be 2 shots coming up to the free throw line for Butler. So that's now 6 total turnovers as Bruce Brown completely lost the basketball off the crossover, and then Michael Porter Jr. flung it back to Bruce Brown in the backcourt, and Brown lost it once again. Jack on the street, welcome in. Thanks for joining in. Butler. First shot is good. So he's finally found his free throw stroke. He went 0 for 2, his first 2 shot attempts at the line. So Butler started off this game tonight 0 for 3 and 0 for 2 at the free throw line. Missed his first 5 total shot attempts. Man, these Nuggets turnovers are just rough to watch. Second shot by Butler, got the bounce. 6-point lead for the Heat now, largest one of the game. 11 minutes left to go before halftime. Michael Porter Jr. moves it over to Murray. Murray at the edge of the midcourt logo. Bounce pass to MPJ. Michael Porter Jr. at the left corner. He is stuck. Sends it over to Gordon. Back to Porter Jr. cutting baseline. He got blocked. Kevin Love comes up with a block. Got swatted out of bounds by Love. So it will stay Nuggets ball with 5 in the shot clock. Yeah, without Jokic on the floor, this Nuggets team looks discombobulated. 4.6 in the shot clock. Murray to inbound passer. Murray passes right corner. Bruce Brown. 3 in the shot clock. Brown dribbles baseline. 1 in the shot clock. Stuffed again. Kevin Love stuffs Bruce Brown. Got it back though. He took the jumper as the buzzer sounded. And they're not going to count it. Shot clock violation. Kevin Love comes up with a block. And they will not count it by the officials, as it will go back to Miami. Great defense. Back-to-back possessions by Kevin Love, as he just denied Bruce Brown, and Bruce Brown's jumper a little bit too late as the buzzer sounded off the clean block. 10:40 left to go before halftime. Robinson lobs it over Butler. Butler, handoff Love, takes the 3. Kevin Love, no good off the front rim, and the rebound collected by Gordon. 7 turnovers by Denver in this game. Gordon inside the free throw circle, dribbles back out around the perimeter. Towards his left, hands it off to Michael Porter Jr. MPJ guarded by Robinson. Dish out to the left corner. Gordon up fake. Drives baseline. Gordon, and he draws the foul. Oh my goodness. Wow, Gordon's lucky right there. The best shot attempt that he could try on that possession was at the side of the rim, angling towards behind. He was contacted by Butler. He was behind the corner of the backboard. He tried to float up a shot attempt that wasn't even close to the rim, yet Butler contacted him. First shot attempt by Gordon, no good. He missed the free throw. Yeah, this Nuggets offense just looks like it's totally discombobulated right now. Second shot by Gordon. It's up and it's good. 28-23. Based on the rate that we're going, the Denver Nuggets should change their team slogan from Mile High Basketball that they have to Jumbled Up City for today's game so far. Up fake, Bruce Brown. That's the best look they've got right there. Fast break transition up and in off the backboard. Good for 2. There you go. That's how you put together a solid offensive possession right off the fast break. So finally, able to space the floor out correctly there. Butler down low. Butler gets fouled. Jamal Murray obviously furious about the call right there on the floor, so they called it on Murray for the blocking foul. Butler will head to the free throw line. Heat tonight able to earn their stripes, getting to the free throw line quite often. A complete turnaround from game 1 in the series. They only attempted 2 total free throws, the lowest in an NBA Finals game in Finals history. And tonight already 5 of 7 at the free throw line and putting Denver to a lot of foul trouble in this game. Butler first shot, swoosh. So quick update in the foul trouble because we're already early on into this game as we look towards it in the second quarter early on. 2 personal fouls each by Gordon, Jokic, Murray, and Green. That's 4 players with 2 each. Second shot good by Butler. 9:45 left to go in the second. Inbound in the backcourt. Murray contacted by Martin. Wow. That'll be called a foul. So Caleb Martin bumps Murray all the way in the backcourt. And this is, right now, this is whistle happy in this game. A lot of whistles. Nuggets with the inbound. Murray top of the key. Passes to his left to Bruce Brown. Bruce Brown accelerates right to the key. He scores up and in off the backboard. Just a second-rate pass to the feather right there in a flash by Bruce Brown. Butler at the top sends it outside to Love. Into the hands to Robinson. Outside goes to Lowry. Lowry moves out to the left wing over to Love. Bounce pass over to Butler. Butler guarded by Murray. Murray has to be careful. He's got 2 personal fouls. Butler backs his way on Murray. Butler inside the key. Dish out right wing. Martin dribbles inside. Accelerates right to the cup. Missed the layup. Oh, another foul is called. That's on Gordon. That's number 3. Now that looked pretty clean on the initial play right here. It looked like Caleb Martin sneaked his way past Gordon, but did Gordon... Oh, he got him in the shoulder area on the second touch. He got the ball on the first touch by Gordon and then clipped him in the shoulder as he was going down. Yeah, that's a really tough call going against Gordon there. So Gordon just picked up his 3rd personal foul. He's been the X factor this series for Gordon, coming off a 27-point game on Friday night. First free throw is good by Caleb Martin. Jokic will come back into the game. So Jokic has only played 9 minutes so far. He's only attempted 1 shot. He made that a 3, so he's got 3 on the board, but he's got 2 personal fouls. So 9:09 left to go in the second. Caleb Martin with 1 more free throw. Jokic, Christian Brown, Michael Porter Jr., Contavious Caldwell-Pope, Bruce Brown. That's the 5 currently on the floor. Second free throw is good. Gordon back to the bench with 3 personal fouls in 7 minutes. Bruce Brown top of the key. Also, Murray's currently on the bench with 2 fouls. Jokic kick out right quarter. 3 in the air. Off the rim, no good. Missed by Porter Jr. And a rebound foul picked up on the floor. Charged to Duncan Robinson. What in the world are these whistles? Eric Spoelstra, hands up in the air, cannot believe it. A foul in the battle for the rebound, so Denver will reset the offense, new 14, and the Nuggets will get the inbound. Based on this rate, this game's going to go like 4 or 5 hours. Bruce Brown lobs over to Jokic. Jokic backs his way to the mid-block, swings it out right corner. Open 3, Bruce Brown. Off the rim, short, no good. A rebound collected by Adebayo. 8.5 left to go before halftime. 5-point lead for Miami. Bam. Shovels out to the top of the key over to Butler. Butler dribbles up now inside the key. Moves it out left wing into the hands to Martin. Martin has some space, crossover, dribbles up inside. Martin accelerates right to the rim. He scores up and in off the backboard. Caleb Martin gets the layup. Good burst of speed right there by Martin. 8:15 remaining before halftime. Bruce Brown at the Ball Arena logo. Brown sends it at the edge of the logo now to KCP. Works his way to the middle. Jokic passes down low. Christian Brown over to Jokic. That's way too easy. Jokic easy too. Triple teamed in the key, but a lot of space offered. 8 minutes left to go before half. Heat with a possession. Lowry at the right wing. Sends it cross court over to Martin. Martin spin move. Dribbles inside a key. Viper down the lane. Got it stripped. Lost it out of bounds. Last touch by Caldwell-Pope. It's going to stay Heat basketball with an inbound. 7:51 left to go. Second quarter. Inbound underneath their hoop. Butler. Handoff. Off to the corner. It's Robinson. Takes the three. He's got it at the right corner. Duck and Robinson splash. It's an 8-point lead for the Heat. 7:40 left to go before halftime. Bruce Brown thought about a three. We have a whistle away from the basketball here. On the floor, the referee is calling another foul, it looks like. Trying to see who in the world committed this one. And Caleb Martin going to check out of the game. So it's on Caleb Martin. So Caleb Martin checks out of the game now. 7:35 left to go. Jokic backs his way. Inside the key, always stripped and is stolen away. Kyle Lowry comes over the steal, strips Jokic. Turnover city tonight for the Nuggets. Out to the wing. Here's a three. Robinson comes up short. Adebayo offensive rebound. Bam, shovels, cutter, dunk into Robinson. Right to the rim, he scores. Up and off the backboard. Second chance points for the Heat and a timeout taken on the floor by Denver. 7:17 left to go before halftime. Bam Adebayo been monstrous tonight. He had the offensive rebound, which led to the assist by Bam, and the second chance point scored off the cutter with a layup by Robinson. Wow. I've never seen so many horrendous whistles tonight in this game. And that's another contributor how the Nuggets lost game 2 of the series, because they were furious about the foul calls and they lost their composure in that game. And right now the Nuggets, with the turnovers, start to lose their composure once again in this one for Denver. And both of these teams, they cannot believe these whistles that's been occurring on the floor. It's just been horrendous tonight. It seems like there's a whistle after every single possession. 17 combined fouls in the first half. And we still got 7:17 left to go before halftime. 9 personal fouls by the Nuggets, 8 by the Heat. The problem here for the fouls goes against Denver, though, because here's the issue for the Nuggets right now, is because they've had players rack up multiple fouls, not just one foul where everybody's spreading one personal foul around the team each. They're in some deep foul trouble with individual players right now. That's what the issue is. So Aaron Gordon, 3 personal fouls. He's only played 7 minutes tonight. 2 personal fouls each by Jokic, Murray, and Jeff Green. And they usually go 8 guys deep. They've had to go 9 tonight. So DeAndre Jordan played a little bit in the first quarter, towards the end of the first quarter. Whereas Miami, they've been able to spread out the fouls on their team more so. 2 personal fouls each by Max Strus and Caleb Martin. But it's not like their key players are in foul trouble. Whereas 1 personal foul each by Butler, Adebayo, Duncan Robinson, and Kyle Lowry. Wow. Oh, wow. So, he made his decision for Grant Nelson. Wow, good for him, man. Yeah, I actually did it here. He went to Alabama. I was out the past couple of hours. Yep. So, wow, they got Alabama head coach Nate Oates. Good pickup from North Dakota State. Wow. Welcome to Christian in the stream. So we come back from the timeout right now, 39-29. Yeah, I heard about that. Kentucky was in the So they were in the running to get Arthur Kaluma from Creighton, but he actually went to K-State. The K-State got a good pickup for Kaluma yesterday. Jokic backs his way. Jokic pivot move inside. Jokic scores up and it off the backboard as there's a player down for Miami. Kyle Lowry, slow to get up right there. Maybe absorbed an elbow by Jokic off the pivot, but no whistle was called on the floor. I'd like to see a replay of that all over once again. No call by the referees if there was contact by Jokic as the initiator. Robinson, leaner, that's way too tall off the glass, got knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. Yeah, let's see, back in this replay here, Jokic backing his way. Ooh! Yeah, Jokic sandwiched in between Adebayo and Lowry, and Lowry caught an elbow right there, the left elbow off the pivot by Jokic, but no call with the ref, so able to get away with one right there. KCP dribbles up, takes the jumper to baseline, connects. It's a 6-point game with KCP with a jumper. 6 minutes left to go before halftime. Heat with a possession. Lowry. Bounce pass into the hands now of Butler. Butler at the left elbow. Butler guarded by Murray 101. Backs his way inside to keep Butler. Dish out to the right wing Robinson. Robinson dribbles towards his left. Both of these teams called from the perimeter. Outside Robinson. Robinson lost it. Turns it over. KCP pass up ahead of the pack. Bruce Brown dunks it down ahead of the defense with a two-handed flush on the fast break. Great job of the Nuggets to keep their composure and be ready on their home floor to keep on going. Looking for their first ever NBA championship to close it out tonight on a run right back from the timeout. 6-0 run for the Nuggets, and the Heat will burn a timeout. Duncan Robinson lost it inside. Bruce Brown, well aware of what happened right there. He goes out on a fast break behind the defense and makes the Heat's defense pay. Wow, this has been a roller coaster of a game tonight. Ralph, welcome back in. Thanks for joining in. If you guys are new to the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell as well. Right now, we're going to timeout currently. Both of these teams just breaking up threes. 3 of 20 from three-point range. We are today. The Heat are 2 for 10. The Nuggets are 1 for 10 in this game. Miami somehow winning this game despite shooting just 38% from the floor currently. The Nuggets at 48%, or 47% shooting by Denver, but the issue there has been turnovers in tonight's game for Denver. 8 total turnovers, Heat with 3. Fast break points have been a keto for the Nuggets. Seems like they've scored more in the fast break. It's because every single time they've scored on the fast break, they've erupted their arena tonight. So they scored 8 points in the fast break. Same as the Heat, they've scored 8 in the fast break. Hey, welcome back. Pete on the stream. Thanks for joining in back in London. Hey, Randy, welcome in. Thanks for joining in once again. Hope all is going well out there, everybody, tonight. Yeah, I might for the World Cup. I don't know if I'm able to get like the TV channel because they don't really tell you much over in the US in terms of what like TV channel it's going to be broadcast on. So I think they put it on like pay-per-view 4 years ago when they did the World Cup games. So we come back to action from the timeout. Miami with the inbound. Butler inside, kick out left corner. Kyle Lowry guarded by Christian Braun. Lowry, Butler, Adebayo, Strus, and Martin. The 5 on the floor. Corner 3. It's good. Kyle Lowry launches it up. He lines it up and he drills it. 42-35. 5:10 left to go before halftime. Nuggets with a possession with Murray. Murray has it now at the top of the key. Bounce pass over to Jokic. Back outside Murray. Murray bounce pass over to Jokic inside. Jokic float to the shot. He puts it through. It's good for 2. 5-point game with 5 minutes left to go. Butler has it now at the right baseline. Butler guarded by Bruce Brown. Lobs over to Strus. Swings it out right corner to Butler. Butler working on Murray 101. Butler backs his way on Murray inside the key. Butler puts it up. No good off the front rim. Jokic collects the defensive rebound. Murray with the ball up the floor. Murray crossover at the left elbow. Murray working on Strus. Backs his way. Low block on Strus. Murray turnaround over Strus. Puts it through. Jamal Murray with a turnaround. It's a 3-point game. 42-39. 4:20 left to go before halftime. Heat with a possession. Top of the key, Kyle Lowry. Pick set by Bam. Lowry takes the 3 straight away. Lowry drifts it, and he drills it. Kyle Lowry, big time shot right there from the perimeter. 4 minutes left to go before half. Back-to-back threes by Lowry with 6. Murray receives the pass from Jokic. Murray dish inside. The key goes back, turns it over. Here goes Butler up the floor. Butler inside. Lost the handle out of bounds. His last touch though by Caldwell Pope. Oh, yeah. I don't cover I don't cover soccer. I think some of the people are talking about maybe like the FIBA games or so. Yeah, I don't follow that much soccer though for the World Cup for soccer. Butler sniper intercepts the pass. Butler takes the distance, dunks it down with a 2-handed flush. 47-39. Turnover issues for the Nuggets in this game. 10 in the first half. Bruce Brown at the left wing. Lobs over to Jokic down low. Jokic double team. Kick out to the top. Open 3. Murray. Off the rim, no good. He's well off his shot tonight. That was not a good shot attempt right there by Murray. Lowry changing speeds right to the rim, no good. Offensive rebound, Strus. Outside Butler. Butler kick out right corner. Strus. And he stepped to the bounce. So turnover committed there by Miami. Max Strus corner out of bounds as he had 1 foot out. 3 minutes left to go before half. This has been a wild game tonight. Michael Porter Jr., Gabe Vincent, both at the scorers table will check in during the next timeout. 3 minutes left to go. Murray crosses midcourt. Out to the top, KCP. Caldwell Pope, bounce pass over to Jokic. Jokic at the free throw circle. Jokic guarded by Bam, moves it out right corner. Open 3, Bruce Brown. Rainbow, missed off the mark. Offensive rebound, Brown. Outside, Jokic. Rainbow by Jokic. Off the back of no good. Missed the 3 offensive rebound. Oh, what a putback. Christian Braun, the rookie. Put back in 2. Up and in off the backboard. 2.5 left to go before halftime. Heat by 6 with a possession. Butler lobs over to Adebayo. Bam, top of the free throw circle. Bounce pass down low. Butler collects it. Butler at the low block working on Brown. Butler backs his way on Bruce Brown. Butler pivot. Butler jumper. Off the rim, no good. The rebound controlled by Jokic. Here goes the Nuggets. 2:15 before half. Christian Braun down inside the key. Christian Braun fouled. And he'll shoot 2 coming up at the free throw line as he absorbs the contact from Caleb Martin. Both of these teams just breaking shots left and right. This is now turned into a physical battle as of late. Christian Braun in the third opportunity able to get the bucket. A couple moments ago, they're showing the offensive rebound. He soared up past 3 Heat defenders. Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, Kyle Lowry, the 3 toughest dudes in the Heat team, all there working on a rebound against rookie Christian Braun, who came out of the pack with that rebound and scored in the putback. Christian Braun shooting 2 at the free throw line. First one's good. It's been a weird game tonight. Considering the Nuggets have been incredibly efficient they're not that bad tonight with shooting percentage, 47.5% from the floor. Considering, though, the Heat's only 39% and winning, that's just goes to show how terrible the turnovers have been tonight for Denver. 10 total turnovers. Christian Braun missed the second free throw. Vincent, bounce pass, pocket pass, soars up to the rim. Bam Adebayo scores in the layup. It's been a one-man show tonight in the first half with Bam for the Heat. Jokic slicing defenders. Kick out to the left wing to Porter Jr. Goes over to Jokic to the free throw circle. Dish out right wing. Open three, Bruce Brown. Off the rim, no good. A rebound collected by Highsmith. The Nuggets are stone cold from the perimeter tonight. Denver 1 for 14 from 3. Bam, down low. Bam, floats it up. Bam, scores over Jokic. It's good for 2. Bam Adebayo. What a big time first half he's had. 18 points, 8 rebounds in the first. Outside goes over to Bruce Brown. Accelerates the rim. Tough layup, no good. Tipped up, and we get a foul. Bruce Brown will shoot 2 coming up at the free throw line. 1:21 left to go before halftime. If you're new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Ring the notification bell as well if you're new in the channel. 1:21 remaining before halftime. Bam Adebayo carrying the Heat tonight in this game, and Bruce Brown shooting 2 free throws, and he missed the first one. Yikes. Denver 1 for 14 from 3. Denver at the free throw line 3 for 8 right now. Denver with the turnovers, 10 turnovers. You cannot play a worse first half than this for the Nuggets. Second free throw is no good. Now, Bruce Brown missed them both. 3 for 8 when it comes down to free throws. 1:10 remaining before half. Heat looking for their first double-digit lead. Kick to the corner. Oh, that's a foul. Kyle Lowry hit on the head off the up fake. Referees say no call on the shot, though. They said it was initiated on the floor for the personal foul. Lowry up fake. Got the defender to soar up and contacted what it looked to be in a shooting motion as he got hit in the head by Bruce Brown. 1:07 remaining. Kyle Lowry saying, dude, I was in the motion, official. Referees say no. It's on the floor. Inbound for Miami. Vincent over to Bam. Back over to Vincent, left wing. Pass over to Butler. Got deflected out of bounds by Porter Jr. 59 seconds left to play before halftime. Heat looking for their first double-digit lead of the game. Here's a 3 at the left wing. No good off the mark. Missed by Strus. Outlet pass ahead of the pack. Soars up to the rim. Wide open layup. No good. It was missed by Jeff Green in the open layup out of transition. Rebound back to the Heat. 45 seconds left to go. Quick update. Miami actually did lead by 10 points. It was 39-29 earlier in this game. Butler at the top. He dribbles up inside. Butler floats to the runner. Butler. No good off the mark. Defensive rebound collected by Brown. Christian Braun up the floor. Over to Jokic at the top. Moves it out right corner. Baseline dribble. Michael Porter Jr. soars out. Flushes it with a right-handed jam for MPJ with a dunk. 20 seconds left to go. Heat with a final possession looks like before halftime. Kyle Lowry, edge of the midcourt logo. He is guarded by Bruce Brown. Now switch guarded by Michael Porter Jr. 12 seconds. 1 second differential between shot clock and game clock before halftime. Adebayo will set the screen. Lowry towards his left. He takes the 3. Kyle Lowry off the rim, no good. Tipped by Jokic. Collects the rebound. 3/4 court shot. Comes off the rim short. And we go into halftime. It's 51 Miami, 44 by Denver. What a crazy first half we've had, and a roller coaster of a game tonight between these two teams. Multiple slam dunks. Also, multiple wide open misses by both of these teams tonight in this game. You couldn't play a worse first half for Denver and still only trail by 7 right now. You couldn't play any worse. That was so bad. The Nuggets somehow shooting 45% from the floor when they're 1 for 15 from 3. The Heat are 4 for 15 from 3. That first half was Brick City. 34 points in the paint by the Nuggets, 30 by the Heat. The Nuggets are 62% from 2-point range in the first half. I cannot believe they're in this game right now. 10 turnovers by Denver. They've got multiple key players in foul trouble. Yeah, Jamal Murray, he's been way off his shooting stroke tonight. Like, he's been really struggling with his shooting stroke. 3 personal fouls by Aaron Gordon, 2 each by Jokic, Murray, and Jeff Green. Top scorer for Denver, that is Michael Porter Jr. He's got 9 points. And then 9 points by Jokic as well. Jokic 4 for 6 shooting tonight. And Jamal Murray really struggling. 4 points, 4 assists, 2 for 7, and 0 for 4 from 3-point range. And when his threes are going down, the Nuggets with a record of 10-0 in the playoffs when he shoots 40% or greater from the perimeter. Right now, it's been really, really struggling. Bam Adebayo, best player in this game tonight. A one-man show by the Heat. 18 points by Bam. Butler with 8. Strus with 8. Jimmy Butler struggling, though, with efficiency. Just 2 for 8 shooting by Butler. Half of his points coming at the free throw line where he's 4 of 6. So who's going to step up in the second half? That's the question, and I watch out for the Joker to do so because they're within striking distance. It's only a 7-point game for Denver. They can flip the switch, come out in the third quarter, and go on a monster run for the Nuggets, considering the Joker's just got 9 so far in this game. So 9 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists by Jokic, but he needs help, and both of these teams need guys to step up, but all depends on who's able to come out in the second half and really deliver big time. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell as well. As right now we're currently at halftime in action here. The Heat looking to force a Game 6. If there is a Game 6, I'll be back live on Thursday night for Game 6, if necessary, same time. This game has been wild. 5-zip start. So just quick rundown how this game started off. The Heat led early on. It was 5-0. Max Strus had made a 3, and that was a good start for Miami, considering Max Strus just stone cold. And the games that they lost in the series, the only good game was the one that he scored 14 points. Hands on the stream. Thanks so much for the dodo. Really appreciate it. Thanks for being a part of the channel, coming out supporting. You guys, the legends in the stream. The Heat led 5-0 to start off the game, and then the Nuggets looked like they were going to take the game. After that, Denver went on a 12-zip run. Miami missed 10 straight shots in a row to the first time out, and the score is 12-5 Nuggets. And then Miami, what a response coming back from that timeout. What a response by the Heat coming back from the timeout after the Nuggets were leading 12-5. The Heat start to go on a run, and then the Heat flipped a 12-5 deficit into a 21-18 advantage, and then ultimately led at the end of the first quarter 24-22. Miami came out strong once again in the second quarter. They got out to a 10-point lead in the second quarter. But now Denver's got momentum on their side. Miami largest lead was 39-29. Nuggets were able to crawl back in, force a timeout. It was 39-35. And then Miami gutted up as many by 8 as of late, 47-39, and we sit at 7 right now, 51-44. Yeah, That was just terrible. The offense was all out of sync throughout the entire first half. Yeah, there's been some bad foul calls. And this game's just been super choppy with the whistles. And that foul trouble's hurt Denver much more, is because those key players for the Nuggets, those are the guys who's gotten the foul trouble, whereas Miami's been able to split up the fouls more so. Kelvis in the stream. Bill, welcome back in, man. Vincent, Dwight, Psalm Surfer. Welcome on board, everybody being a part in the channel tonight. Hey, thanks so much, Burner, for joining in from the Philippines. Yeah, great supporters out in the Philippines. I was looking back at the analytics, and throughout like the past month or so, I saw the Philippines was actually the top country for viewers that came onto the channel. So great support out in the Philippines. So the Philippines actually higher than the U.S. So it goes Philippines, U.S., I think Canada and Australia, and then on that list I know Trinidad and Tobago is someplace high on that list. A lot of like the island nations, Bahamas, Bermuda, a lot of those island nations we got a lot of viewers from. I think if you're Eric Spoelstra, you continue to play the guys who's been playing tonight in this game. Tyler Herro is available tonight, but Tyler Herro yet to play in the first half. I think you keep the guys on the floor. You don't want to hurt that rhythm that you have for Miami, because if the Heat do end up blowing this game and losing it, then you're looking back at it, and a lot of national talk TV analysts are going to be talking about tomorrow. Was it too premature to have Tyler Herro play in tonight's game? If he does play and ends up costing the Heat the game because he hasn't played in 2 months. It's tough to get back up into game speed. Yes, that's a Providence hat I have on. Yeah, I'm a PC fan for college basketball. Vincent on the channel, welcome in, man. Yeah, tons of great supporters from the Philippines out here. Yeah, I saw Scotland made the list. There were so many country nations that were on it that there was like a bunch of them that were like 1%, 2% for viewership. Hey, best of luck there for Marcos, looking for the Heat to pull through in this game. Yeah, I'm hoping that we can get a game 6 so we can get an extra stream here on Thursday. That'd be nice. Also, there was a Miami sports reporter that tweeted out today that the Denver Nuggets are scheduled to leave for Miami at 11 a.m. on Tuesday. So, we have that news breaking that from earlier today, that the Denver Nuggets flight plans for Tuesday's Game 6 have been released. So I remember before the Celtics Heat Game 7 matchup, it had the flight plans for the Heat going out to Denver for their flying plans on the day after Memorial Day in the morning. And then the Heat won that game. Hey, what's good, Andres? Welcome back in, man. Yeah, brutal. 1 for 15 from 3 in the first half for Denver. Jamal Murray just doesn't look himself tonight shooting the ball. He he's struggling with his shooting mechanics tonight. His stroke looks totally different. And then 10 turnovers. Like, for I believe it was the first two possessions of the game, Denver turned over the ball. They've really struggled. Whenever Jokic was not on the floor, um, they struggled. They were turning it over left and right. There was one possession where Bruce Brown completely just like missed the crossover, and then Michael Porter Jr. got it towards midcourt. He sent it to the backcourt to Bruce Brown, and Bruce Brown had it stripped, and it turned out to be a fast break transition play for the Heat to score. Game 6 will be back at Miami. And then if there's a Game 7, it will be back in Denver. Yeah, good point. I wonder. I'll check and see about I'm interested to know if that's the lowest scoring first half for Denver this season. I don't know. Let's see. Huh. I believe it's lower. So I got it on StatMuse. It has all the teams listed in order. It stops at 29. It's for some reason the Denver Nuggets numbers are locked, but it's two after 39. So it's gonna be either like 39 or 40. Um, because there's a bunch of teams that scored in the 30s. The lowest first half score is 29 by Brooklyn. So it must be a little bit lower than 44. Yeah, I get a feeling that Jokic could just go off here the second half, because he was limited due to the foul trouble for him in the first half. And also, Aaron Gordon hasn't been able to do much tonight too, because he's in some deep foul trouble. Yeah, I'd be shocked honestly if it happens with Ja that the Grizzlies would send him elsewhere. I I mean I would love to see the basketball version of Ja out there. Um, the person for Ja though, he uh he needs he needs to start realizing a lot more, and hopefully is able to seek some help here in the off season for Ja, and get the help that he needs. Yeah, it's looking like sometime this week probably we'll have that news more about like the whole Ja situation. Yeah, I don't think that that's gonna be tough with Joe Mazzola as the head coach trying to. Yeah, that would be tough right there as the coach for Ja. Yeah, definitely need a much more mature coach to set Ja straight. Hey, what's good, Mountain Man? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining in. Yep, so Game 6 is in Miami. So that'll be on Thursday night. Alright, so here we go. Start of the third quarter. Denver, 1 for 15 from three-point range. Only 3 for 8 at the free throw line in that first half. They turned it over 10 times despite playing one of their worst first halves all this season. They're only down by 7 in this game right now. And the Heat shooting the ball low percentage from the floor. Only 39% from the floor in the first half for the Heat for their field goal shooting percentage. That's helping out Denver stay in the game. Denver 62% from 2-point range. Their points in the paint saving the Nuggets tonight. They've got just 44 points on the scoreboard. They've scored 34 of those points in the paint tonight. If you guys are new to the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Here we go. We are back to action. The Heat with the basketball first. Right to left in the floor, Miami. We start off the third quarter. Adebayo, he was tremendous. 18 points, the top scorer by far in the game. Hand off to Strus, takes the three, missed off the front rim, and the rebound collected by Porter Jr. Jamal Murray, not much in the first half, looking to see if he can find his shot in the second. Murray swings it out on top over to Jokic. Jokic backs his way to the elbow. Jokic outside goes to Murray. Murray lobs it over to the Joker. The Joker backs his way inside of the mismatch, working on Vincent. Jokic puts it up. He puts it through. Plus one coming up in the free throw line. Jokic in the foul right over Gabe Vincent on an absolute mismatch. That's too easy. That is way too easy. You got a 7-foot guy working on a 6'3" dude inside the key. Way too easy there. Tito, welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining in. Bounce pass to Strus. Strus turns the corner. Dribbles, floats it up inside. Puts it through. That is good. 53-47. Approaching the 11-minute mark left to go in the third. Max Strus double figures. He's got 10. The lone victory. He had 14 in Game 2 of the series. Murray at the right wing working on Butler. Jamal Murray trying to see if he can find his shot. Gives it over to Jokic. Back over to Murray. Murray at the left wing. Sends it off to Gordon at the top. Gordon takes the three straight away. Gordon missed off the mark. No good. Adebayo collects the defensive rebound. Aaron Gordon struggling. Just 3 points for him tonight in 8 minutes. Jamal Murray as well. 4 points in 20 minutes. And he is 0 for 4 from the perimeter. Jumper at the elbow. Gabe Vincent. He drills it. 8-point lead now for the Heat. 10.5 left to go in the third. Gabe Vincent finally able to get on the board. He was great in games 1 and 2 of the series. Not so much in 3 and 4. Murray floats of the shot. Tough shot. Follow away. Missed off the mark. Love collects the defensive rebound. Love sends it over to Adebayo. Bam. Has it now at the left elbow. Bam. Dribbles inside the key. Works his way on Jokic. Backs his way. Bam with a right-handed hook. Skipped around the rim and out. Rebound collected by Murray. Murray, his pass intercepted by Butler. Butler up the floor, finds Bam. Bam attacks inside on Murray. Off the glass, no good. Defensive rebound collected by Porter Jr. Nuggets got away with one right there. MPJ, quick three up the floor. Missed off the front rim. That's a tough shot attempt right there by Porter Jr. Why take it when nobody else is underneath the rim to rebound it for your teammates? 1 for 17 from 3-point range tonight for the Nuggets. Top of the key, Butler. 9:35 left to go in the third. Butler dribbles up inside, circles around the key. Butler at the low right block. Kick out. Right corner. 3 on a fadeaway. Off the rim, no good. Missed by Strus. Tipped up, and the rebound collected by Jokic. Jokic outside Porter Jr. Kick to the right corner. KCP over to MPJ once again. Porter Jr. drives inside on Bam. Floats it up over Bam. He's got it for 2. It's a 6-point game. 55-49. Michael Porter Jr. has been pretty solid tonight in the key. He's up to 11 points now. Nuggets tonight with 11 total turnovers. 9 minutes left to play in the third. Vincent circles around, sneaks around Porter Jr. Off the rim, missed, and Jokic collects another rebound. Jokic double-double, 12 points, 11 rebounds. Fires the pass down low. Aaron Gordon, good position. He scores up and in off the backboard. +1 coming up in the free throw line by Aaron Gordon. 4-point game. Nuggets ain't going to go down without a fight tonight. That was Murray who got the assist. Actually, no, they're going to wave it off. So the officials, it looked like they were going to give them the and one. They have waved off the bucket. So they have waved off the bucket. No good by Gordon. Murray bursts the speed right to the rim. He scores. Up and then off the backboard. Gets the layup. There's a 4-point game right now. So 55-51. Vincent, kick to the corner. Butler outside finds Kevin Love. Dials up the three. Swoosh. Kevin Love, big time shot from the perimeter. 8.5 left to go in the third. Jokic, hand off to KCP. KCP towards his left, sends over to Jokic around the perimeter. Jokic backs his way now to the mid-block. Jokic inside, works his way, and bam, Jokic pivot right hand, up and in. It's good. Jokic for two off the backboard, scores. 8 minutes now left to go in the third. Jokic double-double, 14 points, 11 rebounds. Vincent off the Bam screen. Vincent up to the elbow, rises for the J. Swoosh. Gabe Vincent, 6 it down. He is starting to pick up right now. Other 8 minutes left to go in the third. Jokic, hand off to Murray. Murray dribbles up to the left corner. Murray double team, fires the pass down low. Aaron Gordon underneath, gets fouled. 2 shots coming up on the free throw line by Gordon. The clock will stop with 7:45. What's good, Michael on the channel? Welcome in. Thanks for joining in, everybody. Hit us up in the chat, by the way. Who you guys like tonight in this game tonight? Type in Heat, type in Nuggets. Who you're rooting for in this game. Gordon, major X factor on Friday night in the last game. He had 27, the top scorer. Tonight been in deep foul trouble early on, so he hasn't been able to find his rhythm. 4 points now as he makes the first free throw. Second shot coming up by Gordon. It's up and no good off the front rim. Offensive rebound, Caldwell Pope. Outside finds Murray. The Nuggets been brutal at the free throw line. Murray drives baseline. Murray skies into the rim. No good. The tip in. It's there though. Jokic with a tip in for 2. 4-point game. 7.5 left to go in the third. Butler at the left wing perimeter. Guarded by Murray. Dribbles up now to the free throw circle. Butler rises for the jumper. Missed rim short. Couldn't get enough on that one. Jokic with rebound number 14. Murray has it at the right corner. Murray guarded by Bam. Lob goes to Jokic. Jokic, 16 points. 14 rebounds. Jokic mid-block. Jokic backs his way on Butler. Jokic inside. Jokic up. Jokic will get fouled. And 2 free throws coming up by the Joker with 7:02 left to go. Third quarter. Chuck, welcome in. Thanks for joining back in, man. Been a great game tonight. Denver hanging in right now in this matchup. That tip in, the last bucket that Jokic had off the tap in, that was actually helped out a little bit by Kevin Love. It went off the top of the fingertips of Kevin Love in the second initial tap. Jokic missed the first free throw. The second one is good. 3-point game. Terrible game at the free throw line for the Nuggets. They are 6 for 13. It's below 50%. That 3 is even worse. Bricked off the bottom left part of the glass by Vincent Porter Jr. Kick to the corner. Open 3, Murray. Oh, he hits it. 60-60, he has finally found something. Jamal Murray, bang, bang, laser beam, straight to the shoot, drills the triple. 6:44 left to go in the third. Timeout taken to the floor by Miami. Finally, Jamal Murray can hit a shot. TMC, thanks for joining in. No problem. Glad to have you back in the stream. June and July, welcome back in once again. Jokic started to go off as a late. Here comes Murray. When these two guys go off and get dangerous, watch out. 17 points by Jokic. Check that. Jokic has got 13 rebounds, so almost 14. So it's 13 rebounds by Jokic. So 17, 13, and 4 by Jokic. Murray's up to 9. It's Murray in his 5th 3-point shot attempt of the night. Finally drills one. Denver, though, you couldn't be playing a worse game tonight for the Nuggets, and this is only a tie game right now. This is crazy. Denver doing work inside the paint, 44-32 points in the paint for the Nuggets tonight. And Denver also dominant on the glass, 36-25. So just dominant inside the interior. But this Nuggets team, what has really been messing them out, turnovers. They've turned it over 11 times. And also free throws. It's been brutal tonight at the free throw line. 6 for 13 at 46%. And then three-point range, they're Brick City from 3, 2 of 18, and they just tied it up. Like, that is just wild. They've just tied up this game despite 2 of 18 at the free throw line. And then the free throw shooting woes plus the turnovers. Like, once we hit the second half, the Nuggets seem like they have found their offensive rhythm. Like, lately in these games, like, they finally get into a rhythm and they start to find their shot in the third quarter. Like, I knew the Heat were in trouble. When they're only up by 7 and Jokic hasn't been able to go off in the first half, Jokic just went from 9 points at halftime to 17 points in the first 5 minutes and 15 seconds of this third quarter. Scores 8 points in the first, 5:15 in the third. Like, for the Heat to take this one, you had to be up by 15 at halftime. Because the Nuggets can flip a 7-point deficit into a 7-point advantage in a flash with this offense. And that's exactly what they're trying to do right now. The Nuggets putting up 16 points on the board, not even midway through the third quarter. The first quarter and the second quarter, Denver scored 22. And here we are, just under 7 minutes left to go in the third. He already got 16. Yeah, Nuggets were struggling in this game. They trailed as many by 10, 39-29 at one point, and they have yet to find a rhythm with their three-point shooting. They've been terrible at the free throw line, and they've been turning it over a lot, and yet they're tied. Like, that's how bad of a game Denver has played, yet they're tied. Like, if things were going right for them right now, they'd be blowing out the Heat by like 30 at this point. We get back to action. Butler at the left wing perimeter. Dribbles towards his right around the outside. Butler moves it out right corner into the hands to Martin. Butler, Martin, Adebayo, Strus. And Lowry, the 5 on the floor. Missed 3 at the corner by Martin. The rebound collected by Denver. Murray, top of the key. Murray just made a 3, heading to the timeouts. Murray just 1 for 5 from the perimeter. Murray, Jokic, Porter Jr., KCP, Gordon, the 5 on the floor for Denver. Murray pass out to the left wing over to Porter Jr. Porter Jr. double-digit points tonight with 11. Missed a jumper top of the free throw circle. Rebound controlled by Butler. 6 minutes left to go in the third. Butler at the low right block, guarded by KCP. Butler. Bounce pass right quarter into the hands to Strus. Strus accelerates right to the rim. Gets the layup. Max Strus having a solid night tonight as he scores up and in off the backboard for 2. 5:40 left to go in the third. Bam Adebayo, big game for him with 18 points, 10 rebounds. Max Strus, number 2 scorer tonight for the Heat with 12. Butler right behind with 8. 5.5 left to go in the third. Jokic kick out left corner. Open 3. Michael Porter Jr. No good. Skipped around the rim and out. Rebound collected by Miami. Pass midcourt with Lowry. Bounce pass over to Adebayo. Moves it on top. Back over to Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry. Pocket pass over to Bam. Rolls down to the hoop over. Jokic missed the layup. And the rebound controlled by MPJ. So Tyler Herro yet to check into the game today. Lob down low. Aaron Gordon missed a wide open slam dunk. No call by the referees. It goes right back over to Miami. Gordon had possession right down low and he missed a completely open slam dunk. 5 minutes left to go in the third. A grind of an offensive game tonight in this matchup. Top of the key, Kyle Lowry. Lowry guarded by Gordon, dribbles towards the left wing. Bounce, moves it out to the left quarter, into the hands to Martin. Outside Lowry, launches from the parking lot, missed the 3, no good. Offensive rebound, Martin got it stripped, got it at the baseline, right back, stole away. Gordon comes out with a steal on the near side of the floor. Gordon takes up the court. Finds a three, straight away, KCP, no good off the rim. They're Brick City from downtown. 4:20 remaining in the third. The Denver Nuggets tonight cannot hit a shot to save their lives from the perimeter. They're 2 for 20 from three. Butler, inside the key. Butler, turnaround, Butler, off the back rim, no good. A rebound controlled by Murray. Murray past midcourt. Nobody can hit a shot to save their lives. Murray gives it away. Oh, that's the biggest use of use right there. A terrible turnover. Cutter right to the rim. Caleb Martin out in transition. He scores, zapping it off the backboard. 64-60. Martin crashing hard right into the stanchion with 3:58 left to play. And Denver will burn a timeout on the floor. Hey, thanks so much for the dono from TMC. I really appreciate it. Let's get that dono hype out on the stream here for TMC. 4-zip run by Miami in the last 3.5 plus minutes. These are the worst of the worst turnovers. That was miscommunication there. Looking to go inside. Murray, I think he was looking to lob it over to Jokic on an entry pass, and that entry pass was nowhere even close. Caleb Martin answered the call with the points off of turnovers right there with a layup in transition. Top players tonight look like this. Bam Adebayo, 18 points all in the first half with 10 rebounds. He's 8 for 16 shooting. 8 points by Caleb Martin from the bench. 8 points by Jimmy Butler. 6 from the bench by Kyle Lowry. The number 2 scorer is actually Max Strus. Max Strus has got 12 points tonight on 5 for 9 shooting. Hey, Michael, welcome in, man. I did. I actually said Nuggets in 6 in my initial prediction. I thought Miami would have taken 1 out of 2 on their home floor. I was shocked that the Heat got swept in their home floor. And now in my honest opinion, before this game, I would have said Nuggets in 5 winning this game because it's at Denver. It's kind of hard to imagine Denver losing on their home floor, trying to close out the series. But resiliency with the Heat tonight, looking to force a game 6. So maybe my Nuggets in 6 prediction will come true after all. Wow, this 4-point lead right now, this 4-point lead looks like it's a 12-point lead based on how cold these teams are tonight. These two teams cannot make a shot whatsoever. BD, thanks for joining in once again. Glad to have you back on the stream. Yeah, so Colorado sports, they won 6 championships in the 4 major sports. The Broncos have won 3 Super Bowls, and then the Avalanche have won 3 Stanley Cups. So I got it as Avalanche won in 96, 2001, 2002, and then the Nuggets won in 97, 98, and 2015. And the Rockies, they've been close. They haven't won a World Series yet, but they've won the National League once in 2007. Hey, let's get the member hype out on the stream for TMC. Really appreciate it for the membership. Incredible. Here we go, back to action. 3:50 left to go in the third. Jokic with 17 points, 14 rebounds tonight for the Joker. As the Nuggets have it at the top of the key. Jokic also with 4 total assists. 3-point shot, no good. Missed off the mark straight away by KCP. Rebound controlled by Miami. Approaching the 3.5-minute mark. Left to go in the third. 3-point shot missed straight away. Right back by Duncan Robinson. Nuggets with a possession. Aaron Gordon, guarded by Robinson, backs his way to the low block. Bounce pass top to keep Bruce Brown inside the key. Gabe Vincent forcing the tie-up right there on Bruce Brown, as this will be a jump ball at the free throw circle. That was vicious defense right there by Gabe Vincent. Great defense to come in, force the tie up. 3:21 remaining in the third. 3 timeouts remaining by Denver, 4 by Miami. The last timeout was Denver that took the last timeout. So Bruce Brown, Gabe Vincent go up for the jump ball. Jump ball awarded to the Nuggets. Top of the key, Jokic. Jokic, 3:15 left to play in the third. Dribbles towards his left. Jokic up fake at the top of the free throw circle. Passes right corner. KCP catching fire. 3 off the rim, no good. And they are stalled cold from the perimeter tonight for the Nuggets. 3 minutes left to play in the third. Denver tonight, it's 2 for 21 from downtown. Heat with a possession. Kyle Lowry slipped, lost control of it, stole away. Caldwell Pope comes up with a steal, takes it right to the rim, soars up, no good. Tip-in's there. Good for 2 with a putback by Bruce Brown. Steal and putback layup puts it to a 2-point game with 2:35 left to go. Miami with the ball. Away from the basketball, a whistle. Just a tad above 2:35 left to go in the third. That's just, man, poor Kyle Lowry right there with that possession. Just slips into hardwood. Just a disaster of a play right there for Miami when he lost his dribble, just slipped in the hardwood. Inbound to the Heat. Heat with 6 turnovers tonight. Nuggets with 12. Vincent inside the key. Lost it again. Turnover. Michael Porter Jr. with a steal. Head full of steam right to the rim. He scores up and in off the backboard. Back-to-back layups made off turnovers. Scored by the Nuggets with Miami turnovers. 2:15 left to play in the third. Robinson bounce pass. Adebayo stripped. Adebayo got it poked out of bounds. Kyle Lowry gave Vincent back-to-back turnovers for the Heat. Hey, thanks so much, Michael, for joining on the stream here, man. Inbound for Miami. Adebayo, handoff to Robinson. Robinson at the right elbow, double team. Gets the pass away over to Vincent. Vincent turns the corner, floats up the rudder. Swoosh! Gave Vincent through for 2. Heat lead by 2. And also 2 minutes left to play in the third quarter now. Jamal Murray, cross-court pass, sends it off to Bruce Brown. Slides it over to Murray towards his right. Murray, bounce pass left wing perimeter. Open 3 in the air. Bruce Brown, no good. Skipped around the rim and out. And the rebound foul picked up. Charge to the Heat. So 1:49 left to go now in the third. The referees will get Kyle Lowry in the loose ball foul as he was working on Christian Brown. Both of them coming up for the rebound. So this will send Denver now in the bonus. Christian Brown, 2 free throws here at the line as the Nuggets will enter the bonus. First shot by Brown, it's good. If you're new to the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. What a game we have tonight. Defensive, physical battle between these two teams. First to 90. We're looking at tonight in this game. Second free throw is good. 66-66. Could be first to 100 if we get overtime. 1:40 remaining in the quarter. Here's a 3 taken. Kyle Lowry. Off the mark, missed. Rebound collected by Porter Jr. MPJ at the left wing. Michael Porter Jr. takes the 3. Laser beam. He sinks it. And the Nuggets take the lead. 69-66. First lead since the score is 18-16. They trail by 10 at one point. Robinson, guard at the top of the key. The whole crowd right now with the energy, feeding on the Nuggets momentum in this game. Adebayo, jumper, 15-footer straight away. Oh, we get the bounce. It's good for 2 by Bam Adebayo. Right back to a 1-point game. 1 minute left to go in the third. Michael Porter Jr. is that big or what for him? He's been great tonight. 16 points, 12 rebounds, and he just made his first 3 moments ago. Jokic turnaround as we have a whistle and a foul. Jokic will head to the free throw line in the bonus shooting too. Michael Porter Jr. struggling mightily in this entire series when it comes to making shots, and he just made a big one a couple moments ago. Roger, welcome back in. 55 seconds left to go in the quarter. Jokic missed the first free throw. Oh man, these free throws looking terrible tonight. This rim looking like a carnival rim shooting these free throws for the Nuggets. What is going on tonight? The charity stripe. They are 8 for 16 on free throws. Second shot is good. Right down the middle by Jokic, 2-point lead for the Nuggets. May, thanks so much for joining in. 50 seconds left to go. Outside Kyle Lowry, passes left corner Martin. Martin inside the key, over to Kyle Lowry, top of the key, up fake, dribbles inside the key, kick out, left corner, open three, Martin. Off the rim, no good, tapped up the Kyle Lowry offensive rebound. 35 seconds left to go, three, right from the parking lot, it's good. Kyle Lowry, bang, bang, straight away from the top, he drills it for the 26-footer. 71-70 Heat, 25 seconds left to go in the third. Nuggets with the ball. Murray, 8-second differential, shot clock and game clock to close out the third quarter. Murray, up to the top of the key. He's working on Butler. Bounce past Jokic. Snags it. A nice dump off down low. Couldn't finish. Missed the layup was Bruce Brown. 8 seconds. Heat with a 1-point lead. 5 seconds past midcourt. Lowry, inside the key. Lowry, turn around over Gordon. Off the back rim, no good. Jokic with a rebound as time expires. And we close out at the end of the third quarter. 71-70 through 3 quarters tonight in a game that 3-point shooting has been hard to come by. Boulder after boulder off the iceberg. Looks like these two teams are shooting the ball much further up than the Mile High City tonight. Looking like they're shooting shots on the top of Mount Everest. Stone cold tonight. First one to 90 wins. At this rate we're going. Bam Adebayo, the top scorer. 20 points, 10 rebounds. 12 points by Max Strus. And this is the exact game that the Heat want to play tonight. Heat lead by 1. They want to play a physical, gritty battle and be in the game throughout the entire fourth quarter. Look at this right now. They have a 1-point lead. They're such a great team closing out games for Miami. And this is their recipe to force a Game 6 on Thursday. Only way we're getting to 100 most likely is going to be overtime at this rate tonight. 18 points, 14 rebounds, 4 assists by Jokic. That's on 70% shooting, 7 for 10 shooting. And then 16 points, 12 rebounds by Michael Porter Jr. He has been critical tonight to helping out the cause for the Nuggets, whereas Jamal Murray struggled, just 9 points and 4 for 11 shooting. And Aaron Gordon, just 4 points tonight in 16 minutes for him. He's been a great third option in the series, and tonight, nada. So yeah, I really am interested in knowing the record. I'll see if I can find anything. Record for missed combined threes in an NBA game. Yeah, that's tough to get because there's 2 teams. So I'm trying to see if there's any stats. Usually they just provide with the individual team stats online, but this is what we got for 3-point shooting tonight. It's been brutal. The Nuggets 3 for 23 from 3-point shooting, 13% from 3 in this game. The Heat are 6 for 25 at 24% from 3. Nobody can buy a 3-point shot. There's been no hot hand tonight from 3 besides Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry's the only multi-3-point shooter. He is 3 for 7. He's made half of the threes tonight for the Heat. Everybody else 1-3 in this game. Kevin Love 1 for 4 from 3. Max Strus 1 for 4. Duncan Robinson 1 for 3. And then you got Kyle Lowry 3 for 7. Denver, Jokic 1 for 3 from 3. Murray's 1 for 5. And then Porter Jr.'s 1 for 5. Jokic is 70% shooting. He's 7 for 9 on 2s. So, yeah, it ain't pretty, but it's gritty. Yeah, Jokic needs to be much more aggressive tonight in this game. Jokic did have 9 points, though, in the third quarter, so he only had 9 points going into halftime. He was in deep foul trouble to begin with for Jokic, so if he just takes control of this fourth quarter, this game is over, and Denver should be able to pick up their first ever championship. Here we go, start to the fourth quarter. We'll either see history tonight or we'll see an extra game with a Game 6 on Thursday. Jokic down low. Jokic receives the pass. He floats it up. He scores, and it's good for two. Exactly on cue by the Joker. Just said if he's able to tap into his aggressiveness, carry his team in the fourth quarter, he will win NBA Finals MVP, and Denver will win the series in 5. Butler kick out to the corner. Zeller's into the game. A recipe for Jokic to go off. Robinson floats to the shot. Robinson no good. Missed by Zeller with a tip opportunity, and the rebound collected by Gordon. Off to Jokic. Jokic backs his way in the smaller Kyle Lowry. Dished over to Gordon. Kick out right corner into the hands to Brown. Dribbles baseline outside Gordon. Makes the pass left wing. Here's a 3 open. Swoosh! Jamal Murray. He puts it through. Bang, bang. Right through the chute. It goes for the laser beam 3. 11 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. And just like that, the Denver Nuggets go on a 5-zip run. Best possession of the game. You talk about ball movement. You got ball movement, baby, right there. Whole crowd's with it right now, looking to close it out for the Nuggets. Jokic with a bucket on the first possession, receiving the pass. And then great ball movement all around the perimeter right there for Murray to find his shot and sink it. Those are the 2 best possessions of the game. Right there for Denver. That's how they start off the fourth quarter. Sending Miami a message. I think they brought in the JV team to play like that in the first 3 quarters. And here comes the varsity. Here comes the big pros. Here comes the team that has been showing up throughout the series. Fourth quarter Denver. First minute in the fourth quarter certainly looks like how they played in this entire series, basically. Yeah, Jimmy Butler just hasn't been vintage Jimmy in this series. He's done nothing in the second half. Jimmy Butler, no points in the second half. He's got 8 points tonight on 2 for 10 shooting. Had a tough series. Really, really tough series by Butler. Just 3 rebounds, 4 assists. Does have 3 steals, but 8 points. Cade, Scratch and Sniff, welcome to stream here, guys. Got a couple Heat and 7s out here. So Denver just threw the punches. Miami's going to have to respond back with the next punch. Largest leads tonight, Heat by 10 at one point, 39-29. Nuggets by 8, they led. It was 16-8. Yep, Sherry spot on right there. As Jimmy goes, the Heat go. Yeah, they needed Adebayo and Butler both to be excellent tonight, and Butler just not there tonight. Bam's been great. Max Strus, he's been a solid impact player tonight in this game. Not so much throughout the entire series, but tonight he showed up just like Game 2. So this timeout is huge. We'll see if Miami is able to respond back with the punches right here and see if they can find their shot. At one point, the Heat missed 10 straight shots in a row in the first quarter. What's come back to bite this team is not being able to stay with Denver throughout the series shot for shot. The Nuggets 46% shooting tonight. The Heat 36% shooting. And Denver having a terrible game from three-point range, terrible game at the free throw line, terrible game turning over to basketball, and they have a 4-point lead. That shot gets blocked underneath. Miami comes out with the basketball, though. At the left wing, Lowry, 8 in the shot clock, 10:40 in the game clock, hands it off to Butler. Butler with just 8. Moves it out to his right, over to Martin. Martin accelerates right to the rim. He scores, left-handed layup. That's a big response right there by Caleb Martin. 2-point game. 10:25 left to go. Murray will slow down the tempo. Caleb Martin's up to 10 now. Murray at the left wing, bounce pass Jokic. Outside finds Murray, takes the 3, catching fire. Off the rim, short rebound controlled by Martin. Up the floor, oh, great deflection right there by Aaron Gordon. As Butler was behind the defense, he would have scored in the fast break instead. Gordon deflected it, came up with a steal. Jokic down low, Jokic scores, good for 2. Jokic taking Denver to their first ever championship. They are 10 minutes away if they can keep it up. Under 10 minutes left to go. Martin at the right wing. Martin working on Bruce Brown. Dribbles towards his left around the perimeter. Hand off to Robinson. Robinson towards his right. Robinson double teamed. Passes out to the left corner. Catching fire. 3. Lowry right to the pipe. Got it. Oh man, Kyle Lowry's been huge tonight from 3-point range. Fourth made triple tonight by Lowry. 9:30 left to play. Bruce Brown finds Murray in the outside. Murray slides it out to his right to Brown. Bounce pass Jokic to the middle. Jokic over Bam. Turn around. Oh, it's too easy. Nikola Jokic puts it up. Puts it through. It is good for 2. 24 points by Jokic. 14 rebounds, 4 assists. Coming alive in the second half. He's got 15 and a half too. 9 minutes left to go. Robinson, pocket pass off the roll down. Bam, floats up the shot, no good. Knockdown, no call by the referees. Nuggets come up with the basketball. Murray pushing the pace. Kick out to the corner. Bruce Brown inside the key. Brown, tough shot, no good. Offensive rebound over to Gordon. Outside Jokic. Jokic, top of the key. Floats the pass down low. Up fake. Christian Brown fouled, and he'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Denver starting to pull away. 8:44 left to go. Christian Brown, 2 free throws coming up. Jokic with an absolute dime of a pass right there, finding Christian Brown under the basket. It's these cutters. You got to watch out for these backdoor cutters, and that's when Denver is most lethal, and they just got a solid one right there by Christian Brown. 2 shots by Christian Brown at the line. Missed the first one. Free throws could come back to bite them tonight. Second shot by Christian Brown. Oh, no good off the front rim. Bounced twice and went off the rim. Empty that trip at the free throw line. The Nuggets 9 for 19 at the free throw line. 8:35 remaining. 5 of the floor currently for Miami. Butler, Lowry, Adebayo, Martin, and Robinson. Butler circles around. Kick out to the corner. Robinson. Robinson bounce pass Butler. Butler dump off down low. Bam, up. No good. Missed off the glass. Rebound control by Murray. 8:20 remaining. Murray, Jokic, Bruce Brown, Christian Brown, Aaron Gordon, the 5 on the floor for the Nuggets. And Murray swings the pass way too wide. That's a turnover. Sails out of bounds as Murray tried to thread the needle at the baseline, and that's now turnover number 13 tonight for the Nuggets. 8:11 left to go. If you're new to the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. This is intense tonight. Butler with just 8 points, 2 for 11 shooting. He is yet to score in the second half. Butler crosses midcourt. Butler guarded by Gordon, top of the key. 8 minutes left to go. Butler dribbles up to the elbow, takes the jumper. Skipped around the rim, no good. Missed on the tip in by Bam. Rebound control by Miami. Jimmy Butler now 2 for 12 shooting. Christian Brown, kick to the corner. Catching fire, 3. Off the mark, no good. Missed by Gordon. Rebound control by Miami. 7:45 left. Butler sends over to Lowry. Lowry with 4 made threes tonight. Kyle Lowry, guarded by Murray. at the left wing, drives on Jokic, bodies collide, no call by the referees. They keep on playing on. Max Strus floats to the shot at the rim, no good. Jokic with a big rebound. Denver winning up the floor. Murray shovels, cutter right to the rim. Huge rejection by Max Strus. He blocks the open layup attempt in transition by Christian Braun. Heat with the basketball. Butler at the right wing. Butler dribbles inside. Kick to the corner. Strus inside the key. Bounce pass over to Butler. Outside now to Lowry. Lowry at the ball arena logo. Rises for the jumper. Blocked by Gordon at the free throw circle. Nuggets with it back. 7 minutes remaining. What a defensive game here. Jamal Murray gonna slow it down. Has the crowd rise to his feet. Murray dribbles up to the elbow, rises for the J, swoosh! Jamal Murray puts it through. It's good for 2. And a timeout taken to the floor by Miami. 6:42 remaining. Defense wins championships. We just saw it right there, right now. Aaron Gordon stuffing Kyle Lowry on the floater at the free throw circle. Back-to-back blocks defensively by Denver. A no fly-through zone inside the key tonight. 6:42 left to play. Jokic with 24 points, 15 rebounds. 16 by Michael Porter Jr., 13 rebounds, 14 by Murray now. So we have 6:42 left to go on the clock. If you guys are new on the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell. And yeah, seriously, I think Jimmy Butler dealing with an injury. Super passive in this game. Just 2 for 12 shooting, 8 points by Butler. He's just had no pop tonight with his jumpers. Taking a lot of mid-range shots for Butler, and they keep on coming up well short by Butler. Hey, Ken, thanks for joining in. Real appreciate it for joining in. Calvis, Esla Place, welcome to the stream, everybody, tonight. Being a part of the channel. This has just been sensational tonight for the Nuggets, that they are leading this game despite tossing up bricks throughout the entire night from three-point range. 4 for 26 from 3. They've missed multiple free throws. 9 of 19 at the free throw line. Plus, they've committed 13 turnovers. So Nuggets looking to close it out right now, and that was the huge question going into this series. Just Miami, they've been able to play around like 38-40 minutes of basketball with the Nuggets, but playing the full 48, it's just been difficult for Miami throughout the course of this series, trying to play the full 48, and they've lost every single game that they failed to score 100. They've lost every single one of those games, and this game is destined to go well below 100. This is basically, I've been saying this since the end of the quarter. 1st to 90 is going to win this game, and Denver's just 9 points away right now from doing so. So on their way to win their first ever championship, if they keep it up, if the Heat can't respond coming back from this timeout and start to hit shots. Because Jokic, second half Jokic has turned into an absolute machine, and that's why he's going to be NBA Finals MVP. Landslide, but putting up one of the most dominant NBA Finals performances in recent memory coming from the Joker. 24 points, 15 rebounds, but he scored 15 of these points in the second half. So the Heat need a bucket on this possession right here, ASAP, in order to keep this series going. So back from the timeout. Max Strus takes the 3, catching fire and no good. Missed rim short. Jokic tried to get it out of bounds and he lost it. So it's going to stay Heat ball. The Heat will have another chance. Just efficiency-wise, for Miami, just in terms of efficiency, the Nuggets have been the top team in efficiency this season in the NBA. So it's difficult to match shot for shot, whereas Miami's been at the bottom for scoring this season. But you have a player like Jokic that just makes everything look so easy, knocking down shots on the floor. It's just tough to keep on matching up. And you have to keep on hitting shots in order to keep yourself in the game with this Nugget squad, because they have so many different scores in the team. Caleb Martin attacks inside the paint. Kick out to the corner. Butler swings over to Vincent. 2 of the shot clock. Vincent flips to the runner. Comes up short. That's gonna be back to Jokic for the basketball. I thought that should have been a shot clock violation, but no, according to the referees. 6 minutes left to go. Jokic sends it over to Murray, top of the key. Murray towards his right around the perimeter, double team. That ball gets kicked by Martin. Kicked ball violation. So 5:56 left to play. It will be a Nuggets inbound. Jokic, Murray, Caldwell Pope, Aaron Gordon on the floor, along with Michael Porter Jr. Inbound goes to Jokic, sends it across the floor to the ball arena logo to Murray. Murray dribbles up to the left elbow. Murray passes off the roll now. Jokic, water polo pass went right behind Aaron Gordon, though. Missed the mark, and that is a pass you don't see Jokic miss too often right there. Would have been the exclamation point tonight. Instead, it gives the Heat hope. Miami, just 25 total points in the second half. Jokic and Murray combining for 25 total in the second half between the two. Butler tries baseline, decides not to attempt the shot, dish out to the right wing, missed the three open by Gabe Vincent. Hit rim short, rebound controlled by Denver. Jokic gets the basketball back, tripped up past midcourt, no call by the referees, and it's a turnover. Caldwell Pope, bad pass. Pass ahead over to Butler, deflected out of bounds by KCP. 5:13 left. It's going to stay Heat basketball. Man, Butler just so passive tonight in this game. He had a layup driving baseline that he at least could have drew contact and drew a foul and went to the free throw line. Instead, he dished it all the way to Gabe Vincent, who's been struggling mightily for the previous 3 games in the playoffs. The lob goes to Adebayo. Bam, top of the key. He's been great tonight, but needs his other teammates to step up. Kyle Lowry, bounce pass over to Bam, kick out to the corner. Butler, open 3. That's well off the mark. Butler missed the open corner 3. Gordon collects the rebound, and a loose ball foul picked up. Charge to Miami. Kyle Lowry picks up the loose ball foul off the rebound, and this will go back to Denver with 5 minutes. Yikes. I've never seen Jimmy Butler this bad. I mean, when it's bad, it's bad. He's 2 for 13 tonight. He's yet to score in the second half. 8 points total all in the first half by Butler. Gordon moves it outside of KCP. 4:45 left to go. Jokic receives the pass. Jokic floats up the runner. It's good for 2. Nuggets start to pull away. 4:35 left to go. Lowry sends it over to Martin. Martin up fake in the left wing. Martin drives baseline. Martin kick to the corner. Here's a 3 right corner. Jimmy Butler got one. Finally. 4-point game. Jimmy Butler with under 5 minutes left to go has arrived. 4:18 left. Miami 8 for 30 from the perimeter. Denver 4 for 26. Murray, edge of the midcourt logo, dribbles up top of the key. He's working on Lowry. Spin move, gives it out to the left wing. Here's a 3, right to the shoot. It's good. KCP, big time triple. That's huge. Nuggets by 7 with 4 minutes remaining. Butler at the right wing. Gotta be urgent here with the basketball. 15 on the shot clock already. Butler down to 10 on the shot clock. Takes the 3, makes the 3 from downtown. Jimmy Butler drills it. Back-to-back 3s by Butler, finding his stroke. 14 points, 6 straight by Butler. Murray, kick out, corner, 3, missed off the mark by Michael Porter Jr., rebound control by Martin. Down by 4 for the Heat, looking to cut it. Kyle Lowry at the top, dribbles up inside the key. Lowry circles around the rim, passes out to the right corner. Butler fade away, off the mark, no good. Oh, he got fouled. Jimmy Butler 3 shots coming up at the free throw line if this stands. Off the fadeaway, just got fouled. Wow. That in the landing zone to Aaron Gordon or no? Because he did kick Gordon in the you-know-what. They called Aaron Gordon on the shooting foul. This play is under review. The Nuggets will challenge this call. Jimmy Butler on the fadeaway 3. There was no contact to the shooting arm. Jimmy Butler with a foot went right into the you-know-what of Aaron Gordon, unintentional, as his shoe landed right into that area, but wasn't enough in the landing zone. That is the question right there. The Nuggets are going to review this. They're reviewing this call. The Nuggets will challenge. We take the timeout. 86-82 with 3:21 left to play. Major call coming up by the officials on the floor right here. Whether this will stand, if so, it will be 3 free throws. If not, it'll be reversed. Big call coming up by the officials. Jimmy Butler, 6 straight points off of back-to-back made threes. Missed the fadeaway there, though, but critical call by the officials coming up. So Jimmy Butler, he didn't kick out that foot. That was going up into the motion, so there's no way in preventing that. Aaron Gordon, just with a spot of that, just his body was in the wrong place with that specific area. So this is still being under review right now. 3:21 left to go. What an unbelievable game tonight. If you guys are new to the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell as well. If you guys are new in the channel, what a game. Initial call, Aaron Gordon, shooting foul. 3 shots at the free throw line if it stands, with Butler heading to the free throw line. Yeah, it's just so weird that Gordon didn't bend over in pain. It got the lower portion of that area, didn't get the upper portion. So we're still looking to see whether this will stand or not. It happened right in front of Denver's bench. So you gotta try it. It's a elimination game, NBA Finals, stakes are on the line. You have a challenge. Wise call to do it. Huge when it comes down to this 3-point opportunity, if it will stand or not. So just awaiting the call here on the floor. 3:21 left to go. And Jimmy Butler will indeed go to the free throw line. So Butler has scored 6 points in the previous minute. He has the chance to put 9 in the previous minute on the board. So referees confirmed that was a shooting foul by Gordon. That's a really tough call on the Nuggets right there. Really tough call. First shot is good by Butler. Butler shooting 3 at the line. Made the first. What a game. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well. Second shot by Butler right down the middle, 86-84. Actually, in the last replay, we saw the foot drift out for Butler much more than anticipated. That was actually a terrible call, not going the Nuggets' direction. Third free throw, right down the middle. Butler makes them all. If there is a Game 6, I will be back on Thursday for game number 6. Here we go. 3:15 left to go in the fourth quarter. Nuggets with a possession. Gordon, Jokic, KCP, Murray, and Porter Jr. the 5 on the floor. Jokic, handoff to Murray. Over to Jokic. Dribbles at the right elbow. Jokic, handoff. Michael Porter Jr. Step back jumper deep 2. Off the front, no good. A rebound controlled by Martin. Butler takes it past midcourt on the floor, and Martin, Lowry, Adebayo, and Strus. Butler at the right corner, working on Caldwell Pope. 2:50 remaining. Butler dribbles up to the right elbow, backs his way inside the key. Butler puts it up, puts it through. He's got it, and the Heat take the lead. Jimmy, buckets, Butler. He has arrived here for the final 5 minutes. 8-zip run by the Heat in the last minute and a half. 2:30 left to go. Denver down by 1 now. Murray at the right wing, working on Adebayo. Crossover, bounce pass over to Jokic. Jokic at the free throw circle, powers his way. Jokic right to the rim, scores. Up and off the backboard. Good for 2 by the Joker. 2:20 left to go. Heat with a possession. Pass midcourt with Butler. Butler guarded by Gordon, top of the key. Butler now switched, defended by Murray at the right wing perimeter at the Ball Arena logo. Butler at the outside, dribbles up, step back 3 over Jokic, off the rim, no good, battle for the rebound, tipped over the bin for the offensive rebound. Butler, dribble, drive, right down the lane, he gets fouled. 2 more shots coming up at the free throw line by Butler. 1:58 remaining, both teams with 2 timeouts left. What a game. The Heat love these close games. So many close games Miami's won this season. Looking to make it another one tonight. Butler will shoot 2 free throws. First one's good. We're even, 88-88. 20 points now by Jimmy Butler. 12 points in the last 3 minutes by Butler on the floor. Destined to force a Game 6 back in Miami on Thursday. Second free throw by Butler. It's up, it's through. A 1-point lead for the Heat with under 2 minutes left to go. Denver with a possession. Bruce Brown now on the floor. Has it at the edge of the midcourt logo. Bounce pass over to Jokic. Hand off Bruce Brown. Bruce Brown at the left corner. Lob over to Jokic. Jokic at the left wing perimeter. Jokic backs his way on Lowry. Minute 40 remaining. Jokic inside the key. Oh, bodies collide all over the place. Kyle Lowry trying to force the tie-up right there. 1:38 remaining. Jokic and Lowry as bodies collide. It's going to be called on Kyle Lowry reach-in foul. So no tie-up. Inbound to Denver. Murray, baseline J, fade away. Off the rim, no good. Offensive rebound, put back. Oh, it's there. It's good for 2. Bruce Brown, put back. Up and off the backboard. Denver takes the lead. Bruce Brown, incredible. Off the bench in this series throughout the entire season. 1:20 left to go. Miami with a possession. Butler dribbles up low block, kick out to the corner. Strus takes the 3. No good off the rim. Missed by Max Strus. And the Nuggets come up with a defensive rebound by Jokic. And Denver's in the bonus as the Heat commit a foul. Max Strus took the jumper. With 1:10 left to play, you gotta be kidding me. Next time around, Denver will be in a bonus. Not yet, though. Denver will get the inbound. So next time around, Denver will be in a bonus. This time, though, Denver inbounds. Murray crosses midcourt. 1 minute left to go. Even on the clock. Caleb Martin guarding Murray. Jokic receives the handoff. Back to Jokic from Murray. Jokic has it now. Free throw circle. Backs his way on Martin. Jokic inside. Double team. No good. Tipped off the glass. Missed by Gordon. Rebound controlled by Strus. 45 seconds left to go. Heat with 2 timeouts remaining. Martin at the left wing finds Lowry. 38 seconds. Kyle Lowry top of the key. Sends into the hands to Butler. Butler 10 on the shot clock. 35 seconds left. Butler drives inside the key. Butler passes back out. Intercepted. Caldwell Pope comes up with a steal. Denver with a basketball. And 24.7 seconds remaining. The Heat commit a foul. Jimmy Butler. The biggest of big U's. The worst decision you can make on a terrible pass intercepted by Caldwell Pope on the far side of the floor. Caldwell Pope in the bonus at the free throw line. 24.7 remaining. First free throw, it's good. Right down the middle by KCP. Both teams with 2 timeouts left. 24.7 seconds left to go. Denver looking to make history here with their first ever NBA championship. Could have came down to a Jimmy Butler bad pass. Second free throw. It's good by Caldwell Pope. Timeout taken to the floor by Miami. 0.7 between shot clock and game clock. When we get back to action. 24.7 seconds left to go. If you're new to the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well. What a game tonight between these two teams. Riley, Joe, welcome in, guys. Going pretty well. Coleridge, welcome back in the stream. Hit us up in the chat who you guys like tonight in this game. Heat or Nuggets, type it in the chat. What a game, everybody. We got 24.7 seconds remaining if you're just joining in. Jokic leading the way, 28.16 rebounds tonight for the Nuggets on 12 for 16 shooting. Jokic has erupted for 19 points in the second half. He had just 9 going into halftime. 16 points, 13 rebounds by Michael Porter Jr., 14 by Jamal Murray. That's only on 6 for 15 shooting and 2 for 7 from 3. And 11 points by KCP. And what could have been the clutch game-winning steal off the last interception. Sky, thanks so much for the dono. Really appreciate it, man, for the dono. You guys the legends here on the channel. Here we go. The Heat with 24.7 seconds remaining. Gonna come down to this possession. 21 points by Butler. 20 points, 12 rebounds by Adebayo. 12 points by Strus. 12 points by Kyle Lowry. 10 by Caleb Martin. 47 years in the NBA. Looking to make it their first tonight for Denver. Looking to add in championship number 7 to Denver between the all 4 major sports teams. 3 each between the Broncos and the Avalanche. Nuggets looking for their first tonight. 24.7 seconds left to go. The Heat will get the inbound coming up. Bam Adebayo on the floor with Butler, Strus, Duncan Robinson, Kyle Lowry. Top of the key, it goes to Butler. 20 seconds remaining off the inbound. Finds Robinson outside Butler. Rises for the 3. Butler off the rim, no good. Rebound controlled by Bruce Brown as he gets fouled. Jimmy Butler rushing a turnaround 3-point shot at the right wing as it was way too strong. Went off the glass, then right off the rim. Way too strong by Butler. Jimmy Butler just so good in the last couple minutes until the previous 2 possessions. Turnover in a contested turnaround 3. Way too much mustard on it. Bruce Brown, 2 free throws. First one's good. 14 seconds left. Bruce Brown, 9 points. Looking to be the next player for Denver to reach double figures tonight, which would be their 5th player in double figures. Denver doesn't lose too many games when they have 5 guys in double figures. He gets there. Second free throw got the bounce. In a timeout taken by the Heat. 14 seconds remaining. Bruce Brown, back-to-back free throws. We're going to witness history tonight here, folks. Denver, down by 10. They just find a way. Nuggets in 5, and they are 14 seconds away from doing so. Peyton Manning in attendance tonight at Ball Arena. One of the most dominant NBA Finals performances that we have seen with Jokic in these finals. Tonight he's got 28 points, 16 rebounds, 4 assists. A lot of people saying a bad game for Jokic considering he had just 9 points and got into foul trouble in the first half. Drops down 19 points in the second half on 12 for 16 shooting total in this game. The Joker just making it look so easy out there on the floor. Hands down, runaway NBA Finals MVP for the Joker. 28 points, 16 rebounds, and 12 for 16 shootings. 47 years in the making. 14 seconds left to go. Miami will get the inbound. They are out of timeouts. Kyle Lowry, far side of the floor, to inbound passer. Lowry, inbound over to Strus. Outside, Lowry takes the three. Off the rim, no good. A rebound controlled by Caldwell Pope. And it is over. The Denver Nuggets, 47 years in the making. And they have won their first ever NBA championship. Nuggets in 5 as they win in Game 5. 94-89, the final score. And Denver is the 2023 NBA champion. Congratulations to the Nuggets. Nikola Jokic. Incredible. 28 points, 16 rebounds, 4 assists tonight. 10 triple-doubles in the entire playoffs. 7 double-doubles by Jokic. Phenomenal by the Joker. Hands down, should be NBA Finals MVP by a landslide this time around. No question about it. Jokic wins his first ever NBA championship. This is a 1 seed that came into the playoffs kind of hidden under the radar. A lot of people counted them out. They said they were a week 1 seed. And this team, back-to-back rounds, won over LeBron. Before that, they won over KD and Booker, and then they won over LeBron and AD in back-to-back rounds. Incredible by Denver. June and July, thanks so much for the dono. Really appreciate it. Feel free to keep on coming back, by the way, in the channel. So if you guys are new, make sure to hit the thumbs up, hit the like, ring the notification bell as well. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And I'll be back probably next week sometime. I'll be back or so. I'm hoping to cover the Summer League in July for NBA Summer League. So I'll be back in the NBA Summer League in July. We're going to keep this longer for the MVP announcement with Jokic in a little bit. But there we go. The graphics up. 2023 NBA champions, the Denver Nuggets. Incredible. Jokic right now getting interviewed. So yeah, feel free to come on back. I plan on being back for the Summer League in July. I think for special live streams, I'm hoping to do some College World Series games probably next week or so for the College World Series. So if you guys would like to come on board, feel free to do so. Hoping to cover some baseball games for special live streams. Hoping to do some football games in the off season as well. Got a lot hopefully planned. My big goal, I'm hoping to become a Division I announcer for actual college games in person. So I'm going to take some time to work on my announcing demos and putting that together to apply for D1 schools and try to get myself a D1 gig announcing there, because I haven't had a chance to put together a lot of my stuff since I've been covering the playoffs. So I'm going to take a little bit of time off and get my actual in-person stuff so I can hit up some D1 schools and see if I'm able to be a part for next season, because right now I'm working at D3 for teams. But wow, incredible playoffs that we've had. Absolutely wild. Really appreciate you guys for being a part here to stream and following throughout these playoffs. Sensational. We had a tremendous following this year. We're almost at 25K right now. I think we entered today under 300 subscribers away from 25K. Wouldn't ever imagine my channel being this big through just 4 years, not even 5 years of streaming. Yeah, thanks so much, everybody, for joining in. You guys, the legends in the stream. The GOAT indeed. Absolute GOATs. So they put 5 players in double figures tonight. Jokic with 28 and 16. 16 and 13 by Porter Jr. 14 by Murray. 11 by KCP. 10 by Bruce Brown. Wow. Just amazing. They went 16 and 4 in the playoffs, and every single one of their playoff games they lost by 7 points or fewer. It's just an absolute dominant performance by the Nuggets throughout these playoffs. They hadn't lost a game by double-digit points in over 2 months for Denver. Just so incredibly dominant. They played what could have been their worst game in the first half throughout the entire season and still found a way to win. This just says character about this Nuggets team. Like, tonight it wasn't pretty. Things that worked out well, the reason why they won, plus 13 in the glass, 57-44, plus 16 in the paint, 60-44. And then what didn't work out, they still were able to overcome that. They went 5 for 28 from 3. They went 13 for 23 at the free throw line. And they turned it over 15 times, and they still overcame that and won. It just speaks volumes to this Nugget squad. This team just doesn't beat themselves down that much, and it showed all throughout the course of the playoffs. This Nuggets squad, they just stuck together, absolute resilient, and they could pile up points in a flash. Edith, thanks so much for the dono. Really appreciate it. Also, I got my other channel in my personal channel. If you guys would like to see, like, because I'll be uploading those in the summer to my my personal channel, my Salvador Lopez personal channel. That's where I upload all my, like, actual announcing content that I do for, like, D3 stuff for sports. So I have, like, all different sports there. That's off of my... So that's off of the About section where I have channels, and then I have, I think, like, featured channels. I got that channel with the orange S on it. That's where I upload all my stuff that I do in person. So I'm going to have to get a lot of my stuff that I'm working on within, like, the next month or so once I start to, like, edit my video stuff over there. Yeah, really appreciate it, Bradley, for sticking around, being a part in these streams for, like, 3+ years, man. You guys are incredible for being a part in the streams. Yeah, I'll see if I can dig up the link here, so, to my personal channel, because it's off of my About section. Yep, so I just posted that up there. So that's my actual personal channel that I upload the work that I announce with colleges that I do, like the actual video stuff to colleges. I got a bunch of new stuff that I have to put up there because I haven't put up any of the baseball work that I've done from 2023 yet. I gotta upload baseball, softball, lacrosse, swimming. Because I got everything caught up for the winter. I did men's basketball. I haven't uploaded women's basketball because I've been so busy throughout these playoffs covering. Yeah, straight up since March or so, it's been a lot of streams trying to balance working like 70+ hours or so with my full-time job in radio, and then balancing the channel. Plus I was announcing at like 3 different schools for the in-person sports that ended up in May. But yeah, you guys are incredible, absolute legends in the stream coming out supporting here. As we started off, I think we started off the season around like 22,000 up to like 24,700 tonight. As I started off this stream, just sensational, everybody, for being a part on this channel, coming out supporting. Make sure to ring the notification bell too, so you guys do get notified when I'll be back live for streams. This is probably my last stream of the week because I'm going away later this weekend, vacation with my family from Friday to Monday. But I'll probably do like College World Series once we get back sometime next week, probably around like Monday night, Tuesday or so, for like a special live stream. And then the Summer League's coming up really quick because they're coming up around like early July. That's around the 4th of July or so, around like the 1st and 2nd week of July, hoping to cover the Summer League games too. Also, what I'm hoping to do, because I wasn't able to do so last year, had a lot of stuff in the off season, but I'm hoping to hopefully do like my college basketball predictions for like conference predictions too, sometime around like September, October-ish or so, for like videos being released there, because I've done recorded content on that in the past, and that always comes out really well for the recorded content. Denver Nuggets get their trophy. First time ever. Congratulations to Denver. 47 years in the making. Everybody played a factor. They went down to 8 players deep down the lineup here, mostly throughout the playoffs. Jokic just on another planet, how he played. Sensational. Absolutely sensational what Jokic has done. One of the most dominant performances in like recent memory in the playoffs, and this Nuggets team, like everybody accepted their role. Everybody played together, and these guys are just great. Like low key, like they just straight up played basketball. Like none of these guys like talked like trash or anything about their opponents. They were just focused on what they had to do. Like none of these guys had like a cocky demeanor or anything. They just goed out and they just balled, and they wanted to get the job done. And look at that, check right on that. Check mark the box. They got the job done. They won their first ever championship. Like, it speaks character to this Nuggets team. Like, when they were winning games in the finals, like, they weren't, like, celebrating. They were just focused on the next game to make sure that they won. Even though the media kept on talking about how they were heavy favorites in the finals, you can't go out and just lay an egg in the finals. You got to go out and you got to prove it. And all these games are played for a reason. And straight up in these finals, just their mindset directly on winning the championship. And look where it took them tonight. First ever title in NBA franchise history. Starts off with the offseason. Like, this Nuggets squad, they got eliminated last year by Golden State in the first round. They looked at the offseason. You look back at this offseason, spot on. They nailed it in the offseason. Caldwell Pope, 3-and-D type player, scored 11 points tonight. He was great in the previous series against the Lakers from 3. He's a solid player. He won the championship with the Lakers back in 2020 as well in the bubble. Bruce Brown, great pickup. He got 10 tonight. Game-winning free throws by Bruce Brown in the final 20 seconds. Bruce Brown, 10 points tonight. Great addition from Brooklyn. He was a starter last year throughout most of the season for the Nets. Those two guys, key additions that they got in the offseason. They got Aaron Gordon a couple years ago from Orlando, and man, he was going off in this series. Last game, he had 27, multiple slam dunks by Gordon. Just tremendous all around. And then Jamal Murray break it out to Bubble Murray in this playoffs, and then Jokic just leading this team, taking his dominance to another level. On like a level not seen before. Just, you got a pass-first big man that just has eyes behind the back of his head, that also makes everything look so easy, that makes shot after shot after shot. 2023 NBA championships. Jokic named MVP. There we go. Nikola Jokic, NBA Finals MVP. Well deserved for the man. This is what he averaged this series. 30.2 points per game, 14 rebounds per game, 7.2 assists per game on 58% shooting in the finals for Jokic. 30, 14, and 7 on 58% from the floor by the Joker. in this finals. Incredible. Thanks for joining in, being a part here in the stream. A pleasure with growing with you guys throughout the course of these playoffs. Incredible last 2 months plus. Big props to it. If you guys were on the channel that hung in throughout March Madness and then came back 2 weeks later for the NBA Finals, big props to you guys. If you found my channel first in March Madness and then kept on coming back for the NBA playoffs all the way to the finals, incredible. You guys are awesome. So this is not the last of me. I will be back. I'll be back next week, hopefully covering a special live stream. Probably going to do a couple special live streams of the College World Series, hoping to do so next week. I'm probably going to take the rest of this week off because I'm going away on vacation with my family later this weekend, but hopefully next week, probably like next Monday or Tuesday, I hope to be back with a special live stream, hopefully with you guys, probably College World Series. And then the NBA Summer League, if you guys would like to come on back for the Summer League in July, feel free to do so. I hope to cover some of the Summer League games as well in early July. So there we go. NBA champions 2023, the Denver Nuggets. What a season, everybody. You guys are awesome. Pat yourselves in the back for hanging in, being a part here all throughout the last, 3+ months since Selection Sunday. Since Selection Sunday was 3 months ago. 2+ months, basically, for the NBA Finals. I covered games in the NBA, 2+ months of the NBA playoffs. I remember we actually started off the NBA playoffs. I covered a couple of games when I was on vacation out in Lake George and Lake Placid. That was pretty cool, since I was away on April break with my family this year. So we got to witness, if you guys were on the channel earlier back in April, you got to witness some of the streams away from my house, being on vacation, which was pretty cool. And then got to witness some streams from the living room during late May as well. And here we are, ending the finals, and Denver Nuggets, congratulations for the championship, 2023 champions. Incredible for the Joker. Thanks all for joining in. Gonna sign off here, but you guys, the real legends, real MVPs on the stream. And I will hope to be back next week with a special live stream, hopefully probably College World Series next week. I'm hoping to do other sports throughout the summer for special live streams from time to time. NFL, MLB. Probably once we get into August, it's going to be more NFL because I got to get back into covering football for college in September. So I'm hoping to do some games for the NFL when we get into August. And then basketball, regular season basketball starts up once again in October, and college starts back up in November. And then I also got the Summer League in July, so if you guys would like to come on back for the Summer League, feel free to do so, as that is next month, less than a month away. Alright, so going to sign off, everybody. Thanks all for joining in. You guys are awesome being a part here of the stream. Enjoy the rest of your week. Hopefully able to see you guys next week. Thanks, everybody, for joining in here. Sensational. Incredible growing with everybody as we're almost at 25K here in the channel. Congratulations to the Denver Nuggets, the 2023 NBA champions. Jokic winning the NBA Finals MVP. 47 years in the making for Denver. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining in. And enjoy the rest of your Monday night. Hope to see you guys soon. Thanks so much, everybody.